They will do it now.
Good morning, Darlene and Denise too. Good morning, Darlene and Denise too.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everybody that's here and will be here. And
Good morning.
let me share out. And we got
Please don't.
3 thumbs up already, you guys. So
Woohoo!
I will Rocky Robin tweet tweet. Rocky Robin tweet tweet. You guys remember that song?
Go rockin' rock because we're really gonna rock tonight.
Yeah. All the girls
Do I
on
remember it?
Jaybird Street. Dun, 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 dun.
Used to love to do Robin go tweet, tweet,
I
tweet.
know. Good thing that I don't sing in tune because they'd say,
Good morning to Michael. Good morning to you. Good morning to Michael. Good morning to you. Good morning,
Morning.
to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig and Tony too.
Yay!
Yay!
Um. So,
I know I'm
are
in the dark, guys.
Land Shark? Are you expecting your $39.99? Oh, you guys.
Good morning to Bruce. Good morning to you. Good morning to Bruce. Good morning to you.
Wow. We got all the guys on this morning.
Oh, Bruce.
Aw.
I wouldn't send anybody. That's what Judy yesterday said. She was going to send a dump truck. Was it your house, Bruce? Yeah. Uh-oh. To Bruce's house to take out all his junk food so he can learn how to eat right.
Oh.
Good morning, Darlene B and Chris O too. Good morning, Darlene B and Chris O too. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you. Good morning, Monique. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I love
Bruce.
you guys.
Bruce, I'm just saying, could you imagine somebody coming in here trying to take MawMaw's Cheetos out of her hand?
Oh my goodness sake.
She would lock the gate, close the door and lock the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Boom,
Carolina Hillbilly
boom.
sure enough was throwing out some food. Aw. Today is my son's birthday, Chris. Today is my son's birthday. He is 31.
Yep.
My baby.
They can
31.
see, even though you're 18.
Oh, my superhero is on Facebook. Hey,
Good.
Joel.
Hey, Joe.
Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Joel. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I posted yesterday. Let me see. Let me pull up this. I know, Casey.
I was 31 at one point in time, but it was so long ago, I think the dinosaurs were still around.
All right.
That was over half my. That was.
Let me go
over half
through.
my
There he
lifetime
is.
ago.
You guys wonder why he's a character? There he is with his heart-shaped glasses on. And that's him and that's Kevin. They look just alike.
Mm-hmm.
And look
Yes,
at
they
that.
do.
Oh, so sweet.
That's when
He
he'd
is a
actually wash dishes. Look at him. That's my Barney tie. Whoop. He's gonna hate that picture. Oh, look at that.
Aw, so sweet.
That boy. That was in the band. And that was when he was in the prom. His graduation picture, senior portraits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's me and him. There we go. That's my baby.
Chris O is going to be 21 on July 9th.
Oh, let me write that down.
Goodness.
July 9th.
July 9th?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my daughter's birthday.
Yep, Chris is going to be 21 that day.
Yay!
Yep, it is Sarah's birthday, July 9th.
July 9th.
She's a little older than 21, though.
I like to write these down when people say it.
Ask MawMaw. She knows everybody's birthday.
And she knows everybody's name too.
Yep.
Okay. Who can guess what I had for supper last night from the Waffle House? She even had to go get supper. I did not cook.
BLT.
From the Waffle House.
A BLT.
Scattered, smothered. Oh, BLT.
A BLT.
I've been on this
Yes.
kick, Tracy. I'm craving
Guess what I had from the
BLTs.
Waffle House yesterday?
I've been on a BLT kick because, I'm just able to eat regular food. And I guess I'm lacking protein. So, no, I used to get mine scattered, cover, smothered, diced, and what is mushrooms? Topped. Yeah, topped.
Yeah.
Casey gets his with everything. And I ate just a few pieces of the Kevin got hash browns with it. But I was able to pick off the crunchy pieces and eat that off the top. But and I use light mayonnaise. But I don't get a sweet tooth when I eat something regular.
I had a BLT from Waffle House yesterday too, darling.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness.
I did.
And they load the bacon.
Yeah, I ate half of it for lunch yesterday, between lunch and supper. And then I ate it for the other half for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, you guys, I had one the other day from what they call Sarah J's. Kevin brought it and he said, okay. In other words, okay, get off the computer. Here's lunch. But I brought it back in here in front of LizzAnn and LizzAnn and Denise, and I took a big old bite. And then I showed it to him. I said, oh, look.
And it was good. I was like, yep. Ever said, you want anything from the Waffle House? I said, a BLT.
Craig, when Kevin was still driving over the road and he'd be home on the weekend, he would just have these intermittent waking up times, and he'd want the Waffle House. And he'd wake me up. I'd get up 3 o'clock in the morning, and oh my goodness, the clientele at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, is not the best clientele for the Waffle House.
But they sure are fun to watch.
So, yeah, we've done that. And people look at us like, what's them old people doing out partying at this time of the morning? Oh, that was us getting up. And then I got where I just tell them, baby, I don't feel like it. You can go. Oh.
Exactly.
And when he's on Ambien, no joke, you guys, when he's on Ambien, I don't know how many times he went to Waffle House on Ambien. That was a bad medication for him.
That's me. I can't take it.
But he said we always make her hungry.
She never heard of BLTs.
Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Chrissy. Good morning to you.
Hey, Chrissy. Good morning.
Well, Monique, turn your frown upside down, honey. Turn your frown upside down.
I told her what it was. I said, you need to try it. You'd love it.
Oh. Okay, Tom and Kate Kevin in his Ambien. I told the women what I yeah, Christy says she's glad you're feeling better, Tracy. We are too.
Thank you. What a difference a day makes.
Yeah, she was rough yesterday. I was like, just go to bed. I didn't even bother her all day long. I said, I'm not even going to ask her how she do it.
I was hurting for certain yesterday, but today
I said, I'll wait till in the morning. I know
I feel like a whole new woman. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Raven.
Hey, Raven.
Thanks, Monique.
I love you guys so much. Y'all are just the coolest folks in the world.
Oh, Raven, MawMaw said thank you so much for that. Did it come from Raven? Oh, she said thank you so much for that package. And not that I'm taking anything away from her, but Friday, I'm just saying, Raven, Friday, you know what I'm going to be wearing?
Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning to Wayne. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dwayne.
Yes, it is, darling. Hey, sweet Dwayne.
Okay, you guys, I want you to decipher what in the world last night when Denise A. When Denise A. was messaging me and I was sleep messaging. You guys, tell me what that is. Please tell me what I told her. That's what I woke up to this morning. I'm like, what? What?
That says Pat D done jumped off the wheel.
Yeah.
He
It
was
started going
asleep.
all by itself.
Monique, I don't know. I was asleep.
Oh,
Oh,
Dwayne had a BLT too. I ate the wrong meal
Yeah.
yesterday.
we're
I
gonna
am
have a
telling
BLT
you.
shortage because of me. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they had it loaded down with bacon. And Bailey got right at it. Like I turned around to do something, and I don't know if she licked my sandwich or not. But I popped her nose, told her she better back up. She better back up.
It was still good though, but whether she licked it or not.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I just ate it. Yes, I gave her some of
Uh-huh.
my bread. That
Well, that's what when
MawMaw,
Darlene said she wraps her bacon in tomato and romaine lettuce. That sounds really good because
Yeah, she
some
just
days bread
wraps
doesn't go
hers.
so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you. Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you.
with
Hey,
Bruce,
Wanda.
a short visit and then jumping back in is still a visit. And we love
Mm-hmm.
you.
It is.
We love you.
We love you, Bruce.
Oh, right. Raven said she had a bacon sandwich. She didn't do the L and the T.
Yeah.
They had so much bacon, I was able to pull pieces of bacon off. That is one of the ways I got my protein after my lap band. I could eat bacon. It had to be crispy, but I could eat bacon.
Really crispy. Yeah, that's
Yeah. And
And
yeah, so the person that they would cater, come in and cater in the mornings
yeah.
at work, breakfast, and I'd always eat oatmeal at my lunch. And then when they would come in with breakfast, she would set some bacon aside for me. And I would eat that bacon.
That's cool. Yeah, I
good
ate
morning to
meat
Myra.
too.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Myra. Good morning.
Morning, Myra.
And you guys, one morning, I had so many women wanting to jump on some guy because he got the bacon. It was sitting to the side, wrapped up in foil. Well, he got it, and of course, he paid for it. And when word got out that he got that bacon, everybody was mad. And then
Good morning
Hey,
to
Mama.
Mama. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mama. Good morning to you.
you got to tell me that. I have missed that. You got to tell me where to go to get that. What's it called? Go
I
to
love you,
channel.
mostest.
All one word. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, then Darlene, you better tell us after.
Yeah. But so everybody was coming up to me. I can't believe so and so got your bacon. I said, no, that's fine. And I'm like, they almost tarred and feathered this man for getting
For
my
taking your
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, not Wanda. Bless your heart. Sweet
Okay.
dreams.
While you guys are talking, I'm going to. Oh, that sounds baby
Mm-hmm.
leaf, almonds, cucumber salad for lunch.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I
Doesn't it though?
love nuts on my salad. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'd eat
Come
all
on.
that. Every bit of it. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
one, I don't like a lot of dressing on my salads ever.
Mm-hmm.
I like just a little bit. I'm like, I want to taste everything I'm eating, and I don't mind the salad, put the dressing on, but I want it to enhance the flavor. I don't want it to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. Like Alvin just pours ranch on him. I said, why don't you just eat a bowl of ranch? You don't need nothing
Mm-hmm.
else in it. You don't even know what you're eating with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Read what
Mm-mm.
Dwayne said. Don't mess with the man's wife, money, or bacon. Just saying.
I'm
You
telling
know
you.
Yeah,
that's right.
true.
You know that's right. Yeah, I'm not a big dressing. I like a little drizzle
Yeah,
on there. That's about it.
I just want a little flavor.
Yeah.
Add to the flavor. That's
Yep.
it. But okay, now see, with us, it would go in the order of money, bacon, and wife if it came to Alvin. Don't mess with his money, don't mess with his food, and don't mess with his wife in that order.
Mm-hmm.
He's all the time.
Monique, I like that. Just simple
Ooh,
like that
yeah.
too. Vinegar oil and
Mm-hmm. I like the one with the balsamic vinegar in it. I like that little extra.
mm-hmm.
I can't believe I forgot to turn my latest banner on. That was what
I meant to ask you. That was something on my mind, and I just
I
totally
looked it
drifted.
up.
Well, right
Um,
over my head.
Myra, I guarantee at some point you're going to find, like this morning, I didn't know which one to do, but I turned to that little pop-up thing of mine and it says cure for fear. The eighth step for curing fear is to remember that God is your refuge and shield. So Myra, reading that this morning gave me the thought of Wednesday Warrior and the background. Let me take us out, and I want wait.
Mm-hmm.
Dwayne.
Hold the
That
clip.
is
Good morning,
beautiful.
the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the
Yay!
truth. Good morning to you.
Oh my God. I had something clever to say, but as I started typing, I forgot what it was. Just the same. Take in all these lovely ladies' words and have a great day. God bless. God bless you too.
God bless
God
you
bless
too, the
you, the
truth.
truth.
Um,
It was
so
great seeing you.
Myra, I'm gonna take us out real quick and let you see the background, and maybe that will inspire you. So
Mm.
just a minute. There you go.
I would also say, Myra, I don't know where it's at. I would have to look it up. The story of the Pentecost when the Holy Spirit came to the disciples, because this Sunday is the Sunday of Pentecost in the Catholic Church. And our first Sunday back at church, and I'm so darn excited about it.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh,
I
Tracy, I know
thought
you've
you
been
got to
looking
go this
forward to
week.
that.
You know, as long as you're in the first 170, they figured it out space wise to keep social distancing and all that, blah, blah. They can't have more than 170 people. But usually when I go at the 8:30 mass, I like to go early enough to have my time to pray. And
Yeah,
so I usually go by I'm usually there by 8:10, 8:15, and not likely there's 170 before me normally.
that's true. Well, good, great.
But yeah,
I'm so
sometimes
excited for you.
when
Oh,
I
I'm
wake up,
so excited.
sometimes I don't know until I wake up what I'm going to do. I used to put, oh, that's a good one, Monique. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm. Tell me I feel those weaknesses right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to quit hurting.
Mama's
Yeah,
gonna have to tell me.
yes, you
Huh?
know that's right, Dwayne. I'm going to get me some Jesus this Sunday. I need it.
Yay!
I'm going to give me
I'm
some
not gonna
Father
kill
Time
you.
Jesus.
And Myra, if you
Yeah.
would share them to the channel. You guys, Pat's asleep. The Porch Church Network, if you want to. That's always good to have.
Y'all excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be late in one of the Gospels for sure. I would think. After Jesus ascends into heaven and the disciples start feeling like, oh, sorry. Hang on one sec.
Hi, Diana. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Do you have a minute this morning? You want to jump up or?
Good morning, Diana and Leticia too. Good morning, Diana and Leticia too.
Good morning, Diana. Do you have time? I know that I never know when you're starting your run or your school.
Ooh. Good morning, Vicky Porter. Good morning to you. Good morning to Vicky. Good morning to you.
Good morning to Trixie. Good morning to you. I can't wait for. Look, I haven't named that person yet, Vicky. But when I do, you and I are going to do as a. We're going to have our playmates. Hey, hey, my playmate, can you come
Mhm.
out and play? That's what I'm gonna.
Yep. Thank you, Dwayne. Acts 2 is where the Pentecost is discussed, I think.
Yeah, that's where they got the name for Pentecostals and talking in tongues and stuff. Is because it happened that day.
Yep. When the Holy Spirit came upon them. Good morning to Mel Mel. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mel Mel. Good morning to you.
Hey, Mel, Mel. Good morning. You guys saying to? Is Josh awake?
Aw.
Is he awake or is he asleep, Mel, Mel? For anybody new, Mel Mel is another one of our Australian beauties.
Mm-hmm. Our friends from down under.
Oh,
He's in his man cave. Too funny. You have to tell him that Miss Traci said hi to him and Miss Darlene said hi to him.
yes.
He's just the cutest.
I am so, you guys, yesterday I run out of room, which is a wonderful thing, for prayer request. And not that so many people had, problems.
Aw, poor
Oh, the
baby has a
arm,
cold. Aw.
Leticia, the arm, I can remove real quick, Denise.
Mm-hmm.
It is a warrior, and she's a warrior princess, and I have been marked for his glory. My marks and scars are part of my testimony. So that's what the arm is.
Mm-hmm.
I found that, and I decided to put it as the background. Hazina.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like that.
Yeah, and when I went to Warriors, Dwayne, half of them weren't very clothed. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I had to pick and choose. So I really wait until the right one hits. And when I saw her at the foot of the cross, bloody and scarred up and all that, that really hit me, because sometimes there's so many people embarrassed of their scars that they have,
Mm-hmm.
or imperfections. But hey, those are roadmaps. Those are places we've been, things we've overcome. You know,
Absolutely.
I have one on my neck. It's just that I got a certain age, and oh, he's there.
Good morning to Joshy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joshy. Good morning to you. Love you, Joshy.
Good morning, Joshy. Leticia, we love you. We love you. Thank you for jumping in. Always, always seeing her beautiful face. You guys,
Good
go ahead.
morning to Amber. Good morning to you. Good morning to Amber and her mama too.
Lisa. Lisa is her mama's name.
Good
morning,
morning to Lisa. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lisa. Good morning to you.
Love you, Lisa. Ooh, Lisa loved my Casey. Today is Casey's birthday, everybody. He turns 31 today. So my baby is 31. She says I have to get his sick little bum in the bed.
Aw. Night night, Joshy. That's so, I always feel so bad when my babies, love you too, Mel. When my babies were sick, that was always the worst.
And Casey was always so calm and so sweet when he was sick. I mean, he was a sweet child anyway, but when he was sick, he wasn't running all over the house like Chucky. Yeah. Lisa, Amber's mom, Amber loved her some Casey.
Mm.
And Lisa loved her some Casey too. So she got to see Casey grow up, and we got to see Amber grow up. And if you guys don't have Leticia, Leticia does she does pop-ups, you guys, on her channel. She does some pop-up sales.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what happened in Michigan, Dwayne. We went from snow in the beginning of May. Then there was a minute that it wasn't snowing and nothing crazy. And then this week, Monday and yesterday, it was near 90. It was crazy.
And so,
Chrissy, I'm just having a hot flash, just having an old lady moment.
and the way, I mean, the humidity is awful. So, well, it's supposed to be raining and 77 today. So, the humidity's probably going to be way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Monique. Oh goodness. Casey'd want to get in my lap and just kind of, but he was the child that go from running around playing. Mama said he was the happiest sick child she'd ever see. He would go from being well to 104 temperature. So I had to start letting him sleep in the bed with me, because when he was a baby, or pulling up in the baby bed, I would check on him sometime, and he would just be burning up. So I'd put him in bed with me, and that way I could tell when his fever would spike. I don't know why he would hit like fevers like he did.
Mm-hmm.
And Tiffany, how I would know that she was getting sick is there'd be blood on her her nose would bleed. So there'd be blood on her pillow, but she never ever complained. Except she'd cry with her legs hurting, and doctors wouldn't know what it was, but it would always kind of happen at the same time. And they said one don't have anything to do with the other, but she'd get like the dry sinuses,
Mm-hmm.
and then her legs would hurt. Took forever to find out. Yes, her body was outgrowing, her bones was outgrowing her fast pace growing pains.
Mm-hmm.
I took her to a specialist, and he said growing pains hurt. He
Yeah.
said that's actually where they're growing too quick for their,
Mm-hmm.
muscles are stretched. But yeah, so the doctor told me cut off any vents in her bedroom, as when it's during the winter. Let her sleep in a room with. I said, but she'll get cold. He said if she kicks the cover off, they're like little potatoes. They're hot on the inside. He said, so if she don't want to wear a jacket, don't make her. If she gets cold, she'll want one. If she gets
Mm-hmm.
cold in bed, she'll pull the cover up. Good morning, Elias.
Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you. Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you. So we can
Good.
always tell that my grandson Brantley is truly sick as he will take a nap. That
Oh,
child has not been a nap taker since from like barely took a nap as a baby. And now when he's with his daddy, if he wants to lay down and take a nap, then he's sick.
well, that one day he didn't even want cartoons on. Remember, he
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to take a nap, Nana, and we
Yeah.
knew he wasn't feeling good.
Yep. And that baby is sick. He wants to lay down and take a nap. He is just go, 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 100 miles an hour all the time.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's fine, Elias. Start your day with
Absolutely.
the dance. That is wonderful. Oh,
Okay, Darlene, thanks for stopping in.
love you, Darlene.
Good morning to Neville. Good morning to you. Good morning to Neville. Good morning to you.
Neville, I said, we have so many beautiful people from Australia, and that
Mm-hmm.
includes you and Joel. You guys are beautiful, just like our women from Australia.
Yep.
We're, we're getting,
Sonia, Mel.
yep, Joel and Neville, and there's somebody else we're missing. Um, Elias, sometimes, it's not very often, but sometimes I'll have my music on when I'm cooking, and I don't have rhythm, but sometimes I just move side to side, or, just a happy dance. Oh, where
Mm-hmm.
you at, Diana? I sent you the link. Let me see. Let me double check. Yes, I sent you the link, Diana. But yes, I will do that. And if Casey ever catches me, he said, Mom, you're gonna hurt something. You can't be moving like that.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes when you have a good day.
Yeah, that's what happens, Mel. When we have quarantine, I can't get my hair cut, so I had to start pulling my bangs back because I hate them hanging in my face. But yeah, this side is. I'm about to just grow it out now. It's just getting so long. Look at that. That's all from not being able to go get a haircut during this quarantine.
Well, everybody out there has videos on how to cut your own hair during quarantine.
I know, but I don't want to do that. That's craziness.
You know what happens when I do.
Yeah, I cut my hair when I was younger a couple of times by myself, but that was a big mistake. So I
Yeah,
don't, I don't typically do that anymore.
yeah. My dad cut my bangs one time. Yeah. By the time they were straightened up, they were like way up here. But
Mm,
yes, my bangs need cutting again. I did trim them, but I thought I better wait. I better wait. I might get in touch with the hairdresser and see if she's doing it from home. Because all I
mhm.
need, I like it. Elias says, send him hair. He need bangs too. And Neville cuts his own hair.
As soon as I can tuck, if I can tuck my bangs behind my ears before, and they are like so close before the hairdressers open, then that's it. I'm done. I'm growing it out.
Uh-oh, MawMaw.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Elias, you do know hair very well. Not every guy can rock a bald, bald.
Yeah.
Telly Savalas is the first. And who did I say? The King, Yul Brynner. Those are men that look to me much better bald. I never would have thought my hubby would have really rocked the bald, but he does. And Casey does, but Casey wears those head scarves and he pulls it off. And that's another thing. Not every man can pull off a headscarf. And he was even
Right,
told
bald too. We got a lot of bald men in our lives.
Yeah.
My Jimmy is bald, but Ben has hair.
Casey does, he does the head things and they look good on him. And he had a woman come up to him at Walmart before all this stuff happened, Kroger, before the social distancing. She said, I really love the way you're wearing that. And Casey said, well, thank you. She said, most people don't know how to wrap it that way. And Casey told her, he said, well, thank you. And of course, he got very enamored and he did his little hair flip. Isn't where the little thing goes back? But okay, Neville done his before the whole virus thing.
I was just like right before they locked us all down. I was thinking it's really time I go get my hair cut, but I have to wait till the weekend. Right? Hi, Diana.
Hello, everybody.
It takes a minute, don't it, Diana?
Let me turn this down. Sorry.
It does take a minute. Usually I have YouTube and also Facebook. So I have to hurry up.
Right.
Yes, we are still in quarantine. Good morning, Wild Style Vlogs. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Wild
Good morning, Wild Style Vlogs. Good morning to you.
I went and watched her yesterday, her intro video, and Wild Style, it was her chewing gum. Bubble gum, and she was smacking and chewing, and I'm like, she would have drove teachers crazy. You couldn't get away with chewing regular chewing gum, much less bubble gum in class.
I have to tell you a little story about Wild Style. Y'all know that when I started out on my channel in January, I only had about 200 friends because they were all family and friends because my channel was not designed for public. And then in January, I went public. And Wild Style said to me, she came on, she said, well, I've been on your channel for a couple of years. And I said, really? And I said, basically, I didn't promote it. I didn't tag it. I didn't do anything. But she had been following me for a couple of years. And I didn't know because I thought I only had family and friends on there. And so she's been with me a long time, actually. And even though I only had a handful of other people besides family and friends, she was one of the first.
Good morning, 5 Speed.
Good morning to 5 Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to 5 Speed. Good morning to you.
And you guys, MawMaw said we have Daryl Hannah in our present.
That's right.
Oh,
old Daryl Hannah.
Well, hey, I told her when I look back on Facebook when she invited me to come to her Facebook group, she did Anna Nicole Smith very well. Or no, Anna Nicole Smith got her hairstyle. I got to get
Right, exactly. My old hairstyle, my original hairstyle. And that is a true story. That is a true story because I lived in LA and we knew the same people. And there were people that made her very, very famous that knew me. And I had that hairstyle before she had it. And yeah, I did. I did. That was the poofy Marilyn Monroe. I guess Marilyn Monroe actually had it before I did. So Marilyn Monroe gets credit.
But yes. You guys, Denise dropped off because her head, she said her head is hurting her so bad
Oh
that she
my.
just can't stand it.
Oh my.
No wild style. Actually, we are still only essential businesses, grocery stores, pharmacy. Now they finally started letting construction and landscaping be open. Our other retail stores are allowed to open next week by appointment only. They are not, we are still in a stay home, stay safe environment in Michigan, but we are still very high level of infection and death in Michigan.
But we're not here in Alabama. Traci is in Michigan and I'm in Alabama. And down here, there is like most things are opening up. And then in Florida, I think a lot of places are opening the beaches, you know. And really, if you're on a big beach, I was never, oh, she's in New Zealand. Oh, I have to look, I had to find that and put a pin.
That's right, poke pin in there.
New Zealand.
We are, like all of our restaurants are still pickup or delivery only, no dining in at restaurants.
Right, same here.
Well, they are here. Well, they're not supposed to, but in the Waffle House, it's like they have some of the what do you call it, right at the hole where you sit looking at the grill, you know, not in the booth.
Right.
Yeah. So they've got one seat and then two, they got bags over it. And then they're doing, you can set in one booth, but you can't be too, I mean, so really they're trying not to do dine in.
Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Oh, Elias, you are not right.
Welcome, Elias. Welcome.
I told the ladies before we started, I called some of my cousins that I'm really, really close to. I call them my sister and brother cuz because they're that one family of my cousins. We are so, so close. And she put out yesterday on Facebook and said, please stop saying this is not real. Because now her brother, one of her older brothers has it, and it was like a whole group of people he worked with, probably construction. He's always done construction. Every one of those men tested positive. So now her whole family is having to be tested because they kind of live close together and they see each other on a daily basis. So she said, please stop saying it is not real.
Yeah,
you know,
it is real. It is real.
Yeah. Must be. Hello? Hello?
That's the sad part, that there's so many different, no matter, I had to go on a news diet because I am a news junkie and I watch news a lot, or at least have it on while I'm doing other things. And I go on a news diet because every news station you watched would have a different spin on something, and it just felt like I was getting all of these tall tales and no real truth. And it was just
absolutely right. But you don't know what to believe because some of it is exaggerated, and you know, because it's news and they want the viewership, and if they don't, have something to report, they have no viewers. And
Right.
so you don't really know how much is accurate. And that's the problem. I don't watch a whole lot of news anymore because I'm too busy. But when I do watch it, it's kind of depressing. So I try to stay away from it.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm waiting for the dinner bell to ring. We have this thing that's hung up on our front to where you can ring this bell.
Yes.
So my husband will be bringing my unsweet, uncaffeinated tea. He'll ring the bell.
He'll ring the bell and you know it'll be there.
I never know what's going to go on in my house. So you don't know. Yeah, you just don't know. When you do these lives, they're totally unscripted. So that's why I love to do the recordeds because, if it doesn't go right, you can edit it.
I don't know how to edit.
Yeah, that's just it. I don't know how to edit either. So it doesn't matter whether I do a recorded video or live. It's the only difference with recorded is I can decide to not put it up, but otherwise.
I just tell people I shoot from the hip. Oh, Mama, are you okay? See, you never know.
You never know. You just don't know.
Diana, I was so tired. I wasn't feeling right by the time I got off yours yesterday. And I just did not feel right. I had to go to bed. I just, I don't know. I just get some days that I can't breathe. And then I just, Mama checked my oxygen though.
You know what it is, Marcus? When you do these lives, they give you a lot of energy, but when you get off of them, you kind of also feel depleted. And so you have to kind of go recharge. And I had one of those days yesterday because, I'm going to college at age 62, almost 63, and my college classes opened up yesterday. So I was overwhelmed with college work yesterday. And I was up until close to midnight doing homework.
Wow.
Yeah, from the time I got off my live to the time I went to bed, I was behind this computer doing homework. And I was so exhausted. And at one point I started crying because I thought, oh my gosh, I have all this homework. And then my son came in and he brought a letter. He said, Mom, this letter's for you. And I said, well, you open it. And he said, okay. So he said, it's from the college. And so he opened it and he said, well, Mom, it says something about a dean's list. I said, I don't know. I don't know what it means. Just go ask your dad.
That's a good thing.
And I wasn't paying attention because I was so focused on my work. And so my husband comes in and he said, you made the dean's list.
Yay.
And
Good for you. All right.
I was shocked. And I really started crying because, I've worked so hard and so many exhausting hours. And, last night I was so tired and I just went to bed because I know the value is sleep. And, I just give it my best and that's all I can do. But I did make the dean's list. So that made a good thing out of being tired.
Oh, wow. Look what she said that her granddad went to the university at 80 years old.
Never too old. You're never too old, ever.
But you're right. When you do lives like this and there's so much energy and we get so much from you guys. We do. And it kind of makes our energy level go up. And then it's sort of like a sugar crash.
Right. It's sort of like a sugar drop. You get a sugar high and then you drop.
Then you hit the wall.
Yeah, so all that sugar you guys are giving us. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So going back to college, in hindsight, I probably should not have gone over the summer because everything is concentrated into 6 weeks. Normally they would take in 5 months, we're doing it in 6 weeks. And so it's really, really something for me. And, to keep up that kind of, now I feel compelled to stay on the dean's list, so now I have to work that much harder. And it is exhausting and it is tiring. And yet I love it. But, you have to rest. You have to take time out, whether it's from the lives, whether it's from, schoolwork, whether it's from whatever. You have to take rest.
What are you majoring in, Diana?
Legal office.
Awesome.
Yeah, legal.
That's a lot of work, though. A lot of tedious work.
It is. And it's some of the stuff I'm doing is really, really hard and a lot of projects. and stuff I don't know because, remember, I've been out of school for 40 years. So a lot of this stuff I don't know.
Oh.
That's awesome, though. That's something to be proud of, though, to make the dean's list.
Thank you, Traci. Thank you. It's not been an easy journey because, I had been out for 40 years and going back into college after 40 years. A funny little thing happened to me. When I first started back, they had something called an access code. Well, I didn't know what an access code was. Turned out to be like a scratch off on a lottery ticket, but each book is like $250. And so instead of scratching it off, I peeled it off and ruined it. And they wouldn't refund my money because I couldn't find the receipt. So I had no book, no access code to get onto the computer, to the screen. So finally I found my receipt and they gave me a new access code. But things have changed. Things have changed so much. They really
have. I can't imagine. It was early 80s when I went to college, and then I can't imagine how different it would be now.
It is.
I mean, there was nothing, like people still had, like you still typed your term papers and your papers on a typewriter back when I went to college.
Yep, we sure did.
Now it's doing it from home, and I still don't, I still don't think I could. I just sometimes, unless it's a book that I'm really into, I can read something and then I don't retain all the time what I read.
That's my problem now, I think, is that when my pain level rises, my ability to concentrate goes down dramatically. And I would definitely suffer at that time.
Oh, no, Neville. Neville said he went back to school after 19 years. He really enjoyed it until the government closed it down.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Well, our school is technically closed, but the online classes are all open, and they're much harder than the in-person classes. So I'd rather go in person than online for the most part.
I bet.
Yeah.
You have that ability to have some interaction if you're in person.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I guess there's some interaction now online, but not the same.
Right.
Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for stopping in, Des.
The reason I get up and down is because I have 3 computers here, and I have to go look at my other computers to see the comments. I can't see the comments on here. So if I'm here, I see no comments.
Oh.
So if I go over there, I see the comments.
I have to look through my bifocal to read the chat. So that's why I usually keep my phone down on the table here so I can just look down through the bottom of my bifocals to see the chat. Good morning, Maurice. Good morning to you. Good morning, Maurice. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Maurice. Doing the lives, you never know really because, you get on here and I look down too, Traci. I have to look down because I see you all down here. My camera is up there. So if I want, it looks like I'm looking down all the time, but I'm actually looking at you all. But then I have to look up so y'all can see me.
Yep, I hear you.
And I was telling Traci yesterday, I enjoyed that not being the host. I like it, Diana, that I can chat to more people. I can look in the chat and chat to so many people in your chat and really touch base with them and do that personal thing while somebody else is talking, and I enjoy that. Oh no! So Neville said he had to leave school at 15 because of epilepsy.
Yeah. And you know, Norgus, you're right, because when you are the host, you are responsible for letting people on. You're responsible for making sure that there's no negative comments and all that. When you are the guest host, or whatever you want to call the rest of us that come on, it's much different. You know, it's a lot different. And so you could be more relaxed and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stay the whole time and all that. But when you're the host, you do.
Yeah. Like I told Tracy, I was going to ask you about yesterday is Three Souls Paranormal, I think was on your live.
Right.
And they said that they had to have surgery because they broke their, I think their ankle or something. And I told them, I said, well, I'll put you on our prayer list if that's okay. And I told Tracy, I said, oh, I didn't even ask Diana, could I do that?
Oh, of course. You know, when you come on, the neat thing about all of us being on at the same time is we're all different personalities. Like Tracy has her unique way of presentation, and she draws certain people in. You draw certain people in, Norgus. I draw certain people in. So, you know, when you have all of us different personalities, we're not the same. And so we do things a little bit differently, and that's what makes it interesting, and that's what draws different people in. Whereas if you have one person up there all the time, it doesn't draw as many people in.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And I so much enjoyed it yesterday to just meet everybody. And there's some of them that's come from your channel, Diana, quite a few that we've had come in.
Well, let me tell you what my problem is. You know, everybody this morning, if you go back and you look at the live from yesterday, they're going to tell you that they just got the notification bell like 12 hours later that we were live. So I would say 90% of the people are not getting the notification until 12 hours later. And that's why, you know, now when we got off, I think we had around 200 that had come on.
Wow.
You know, we had 200. And then, of course, it goes up from there once we leave, over the next 12 hours or the next, once it comes up. But it doesn't even show up until 12 hours later.
Because people aren't getting the notifications right now, Diana. People are being unsubbed to different. Tracy one time wasn't even subbed to me. And
MawMaw like to me yesterday. Remember, Norgus, you were unsubbed.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people. And lately, I would say the last couple of weeks has been even worse. Like I'm still getting notices from some people. And then I click on the notice and I'm not subbed to their channel. It shows that I'm not subbed. But I am. So I have to resub, and it happens on like every channel almost.
Okay, you have to be careful because if you go to the main page, if you go to my main, you know, my main screen, home screen, you'll be subbed there. But now if I have a live like we're doing right now, it'll look like you're not subbed to me.
Right.
So if you hit it there, you're actually unsubbed. I don't know what in the world.
It's crazy.
Oh, Wild Style, thank you.
I don't know what they've been doing lately. It's just been insane.
She says she's enjoying our little ladies club.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Sonia had a hard time. It took her 3 times to figure for you. Every time she tried to go live, bam, it would knock her off.
Right.
And it would delete her video. It took 3 times for it to finally. Oh, Wild Style, we just I just started a little over a year ago and came in and did what my son told me, just start talking. And there goes MawMaw.
Hello, MawMaw. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you know, you just get on here, you just start talking, and you know, you let everybody else. You know, when we all go on my live streams around 12 or 1 or whatever it happens to be, and I never quite know when we're going to go on until the last moment. When we go on, we just all contribute whatever we want to, you know, whatever we want to talk, because I'm very selective about who comes up. So I trust you. You know, I trust that your topic is going to be fine and all that. Now, we do bring other people up for a couple minutes. and when we bring other people up, sometimes we want them to stay longer. Sometimes, they don't know when to get off. And so, because we bring other people up to shout out their channel, but not to stay. Whereas the rest of us who are up there on a more regular, longer basis, I trust, I know. So if I don't know someone, I'm not going to bring them up.
And it's good if you have somebody to vouch, like NASCAR 3345, which is my friend Derek.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he was talking about different things he can cook, and because he was before he had his stroke and everything, and basically went legally blind. He was a chef, so I was able to vouch for him. And he was able to,
he's great.
Yeah, he was able to come up and tell about his channel and, say, well, I'm going on it too with my, with his auction. But he's the one that, and Traci knows, because Traci was with me basically from the beginning, that when I would doubt myself, Derek would say, stop doing that. Stop talking down about yourself. But so he would really give me a slap on the head.
Yeah.
Well, we grow on here every day, and we're bound to make mistakes. You're on here live, so things happen, and that's just the way it is. And we have fun. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy.
He says, what do you do with the ones that won't leave?
The host, the originator, does have the ability to remove them, don't they?
Yeah, you do, but I don't really have a problem with anybody, and I've not had anybody be rude. Now, I have trolls, so I have to be careful with the trolls that I don't make sure that I let a troll up there. But usually I would, in that situation, I would just block them. But I've had really, really respectful people. So far, I haven't had that issue. But if I did, I would kindly and gently say, okay, we're going to move on now. And if that didn't work, of course, you just click them off. But
Wild Style, we have it in StreamYard. We have a way that you can ban somebody now. That you can ban that person from ever coming on your stream again.
You're going to have to show me how to do that later, Norgus, because I don't know how to do it yet.
Yeah.
And I didn't know in the premium. I've got premium now, so we're good. We're good on that channel.
So there used to be, and when we used to do the Google Hangouts, anybody could pop up, and you didn't really have control over that, which was, we had one day, a group of disgusting trolls that caused us to have to delete an entire broadcast because
and it was we were having so much fun. I mean, we had about 8 people on Google Hangouts, about 8 people up there. You can't StreamYard, it pulls too much from your computer. So
how many can you bring up on panel?
If you have the very premium, I don't know how many you can, but usually Diana with my internet service right now, if I get, sometimes we can get 6 and it doesn't buffer, and sometimes if we hit that 4 people being up, I'll start buffering. Everybody else will be fine, but I won't be able to hear. But what I do now is just keep my earphones close and my phone closed, so I can put my earbud in and I can still hear.
Good morning, Mojo. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mojo. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mojo.
So sometimes it'll start dragging on me, but I have to try to figure out how to do. You'll see me come out and refresh, but I never know from one day to another. It's according to the upload or whatever. I don't look. I'm not techie, so I don't know what causes it. But I'll be pixelated and all kinds of stuff.
I really love coming up here and having a panel. It makes it so much nicer. than doing it by yourself. Because when I was doing it by myself, you're looking at the comments and you don't know what to say. And after a while, you're just repeating the same things over and over. When you have a panel, you're bringing, in my situation, usually about 6 people up. And we all have something to contribute, and it's something different. And like Traci, if one of us wear down, Traci picks up. If Traci wears down, Norgis picks up. We all kind of pick up for each other. And it makes it so much nicer and so much better, and so much better for those that are listening. And also, each of us pick up on the stream. I go over there to the other computer and look and see, what people are saying. You're all looking, whereas one person, you miss out.
I have got to find who was not Judy, but who was the other one yesterday? I've got to find who.
Cynthia and Scott. Cynthia Dawson.
Yeah, but what is her channel name?
It's Redneck Pizzazz. And I think it might be Cynthia Redneck Pizzazz, but I'm not sure. But it's Redneck Pizzazz. She sells jewelry, is what she does. She does jewelry and makeup, I think.
Oh, wow. Well, see, it cut her name off, and I don't think she typed in the chat. So I couldn't find her channel.
Okay, look up Cynthia Redneck. It's all one word. She has it put together. So I think it's CynthIaRedneckPizzazz. That's what I think it is.
Yesterday while we were on, and I shared it to my channel, and when you share a channel, if it's during the channel, it'll freeze to a certain place on Facebook. And it froze at such a beautiful place where she was absolutely stunning in that one look. She had her hair done, and she's beautiful anyway. But the way it froze yesterday, it was just amazing. Let me see if I can pull it up. No, it showed something else. Okay, but yes, it's amazing what we can all do, and like you said, what we all bring to the table. And Traci wears out quicker because of her health. So with all of us, Diana, we on this channel, a lot of us has so much medical issues.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Monique said, take your rest time.
Isn't it funny how these our regular people, they know me so well that they see it immediately on my face.
And people build a relationship with you. They get to know you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm fighting to stay in there, and it's like, I mean,
look, every one of you have people that if you don't show up, they're going to wonder where you're at, and, we all do. And I love that. I absolutely love that.
I do too. Yeah.
You have people that you see come back every single day on the comments. You see people that show up on the lives.
Yep.
And it's just amazing. It's amazing. And then you see people that drop by now and then, and they're all wonderful. I love them all.
And that they're all family. And that's what I tell people. I said, you're family. And for the Mojo and the rest of you, that Wild Style, the rest of you, Maurice, your family when you come back, And you
learn each person's personality, because I have some people with an edge to them, so they're going to be edgy in their comments. And then I have other people that are always kind and thoughtful. And then you have a few people that are rude, and usually I kick them off,
Right. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Recently. Yeah. We've been lucky here recently that we haven't had that.
Well, you saw what happened to poor Brenda and Noni. I mean, it was unbelievable.
But I didn't see Brenda, and I haven't went to watch what happened with Noni, but I told them, Traci, I said, I imagine Noni held her own on those trolls.
Oh, yeah. Noni is a tough one.
Did. Oh, my gosh, she did.
She's so funny.
Yeah, she is. They were saying that we were old women who wore diapers, but they got really gross in there. And but she handled it really, really well. But then they all came over to my channel, and they made comments all over my videos, but they didn't make negative ones to me. They were defending themselves because they got blocked over on the other channels, and so they were defending themselves.
And look, Casey has not gotten his salmon and biscuits because that will be tonight, Sonia. He's not even home. Oh, Mothership said he's just here for the money.
I'll send the check. I'll send the check. It's in the mail, Dwayne.
And you're right, Neville. I can't even remember where I met you, Neville, but you know, I'm Neville. We worry when Neville don't show up. You know, we worry when we don't see some people.
When I don't see certain people show up and make a comment periodically, I wonder what happened to them. You know, and you can't really message through YouTube like you used to, and so you have no way of really getting, you know, contacting them.
And look, people have seen me every which way but loose because they've seen me sick in bed to where, and the thing with our channel, Diana, is if I'm ever sick, I mean, I was off for a week one time. I really think I had that back in December. But Traci took up the mantle, or it would be Traci, or it would be LizzAnn, or it'll be Sandy. So
we really started, if you think about it, Darlene, we were like in our PJs most mornings.
Yeah. Like I am right now. Yeah.
We were literally in our PJs most mornings. Now, at least, I try to make an effort to get up and shower and get dressed before I come on.
Why don't we just do pajama party in the morning?
We have had a PJ party. That was that on Sandy's? That was on Sandy's channel.
Yeah.
She had the PJ party.
I'm going to have to go because I'm going to go for my run before we do the live in the afternoon. And I don't know, whatever time I get back, I'll message you. And if you want to jump on, I would love that. That. You're such a great host. And I'm going to go running right now. It's raining, but I'm going to go running. And then I've got a whole day's worth of work after I do my live. So thank you, Traci. You're wonderful.
Love you, Diana.
I love you all. And I'll see you all a little bit later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to you. Good morning, Beth.
Oh, I wish I could run.
Yeah. I haven't ran in like ever.
But bless her, she has so much energy and so much, such a wonderful blessing of a, just a whole shine about her. That is wonderful. But it's funny because she's, yesterday she's messaged and said, well, I'm going to be going on about 1 or 2. And I was like, well, okay. I think she said yesterday morning. And next thing I know, I'm sitting here and I was about winding down about 12 o'clock because you know, Traci, we get started real early. And I turn and look. I have a pop-up on Facebook to my right, and I look. And she said, okay, I'm going live now. And it was 12, and I'm like, okay, everybody. Diana's going live. I said, everybody, if you can, just jump on over there. I'm going to jump on over there. And I did get up and walk around for a minute.
Yeah.
But, what I explained to her, I said, have it set up ahead of time, you know. But she's like me. So, you know, well, with me, ideas don't come to me until I sit down. I used to have them, a week in advance, Traci?
Yeah, you used to have them all set up. Yeah, quite a bit.
But I kind of like it that things that I sit here and I think about what I want to do. And then the picture of the warrior, you know, and I keep saying it because Denise told me, yes, they look alike, warrior and worrier. And she told me one morning, we are not supposed to be worriers. We're supposed to be warriors. And that comes to my mind sometimes. And so the scripture about, you know, God is the God of my strength, in whom I will trust, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold and my refuge, my savior. You save me from violence. And so it helped me find that verse, and it helped me find what you guys are seeing, and it helped me find my thumbnail. So all of it, I really think about Oh, girl, Mojo, she's got that Indian skin.
Mm-hmm. That's why it has that little bit, like even in the dead of winter, I have a little bit of color to my skin because I have that Indian blood in me.
And the lips that I would love.
Mm.
That's the
Yeah.
lips I would love.
But when I was a kid, I got teased a lot about that. And so I endured a lot of teasing to have these big, thick lips in my adulthood,
And just think you
which
grew
I
up
didn't appreciate until I started wearing lipstick.
and think about all the women that wanted lips like yours, and they go and do all those invasive things and mess their lips up
Mm-hmm.
so they can have yours. So
Yeah.
rock the lips. See, Mojo said is gorgeous. Yes, the lips that she wants.
Yeah, but there was this boy, and he's a nice man. I mean, I've talked to him later in life, but when we were young, and he was my friend when we were young too, but he used to call me banana lips all the time.
Well, you could be like what Casey calls me, corpse lips. I have no color to my lips. So I have to throw on some kind of lipstick.
Yeah, I guess banana lips would be better.
So Dwayne, Mothership Products, I have on not quite the lips that I put on sometimes, but I can't even say what he calls them. He calls it the H word, red. So one of my hats I made was in honor of Dwayne because the color was lipstick red. So I painted my hat the lipstick red and wore it that day because of Dwayne. He picks at me when I wear the red.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all in fun. It's all in
Yeah, now
oh
I can take it. I have a much. No, he calls it Monique. He calls it hooker red.
yeah, yeah,
So close.
yes, he does. So see, I didn't have that problem, Mojo. She was called Runner Bean at school. And are you from the South? Where are you from, Mojo?
Yeah, I was not ever, but I used to be called, like I said, banana lips. And it was hard because I went to a school not that was all more of, oh, she's in south of England. Not that we're all, the majority of kids I went to school with had a lot more money than I did growing up. But there were a group of us that grew up in the same neighborhood-ish, and we were all in the same boat as far as finances at home. We couldn't go and ask our mom for this brand of shoes or this brand of jeans.
Yeah,
We had to,
me either.
we got handed down usually from an older sibling.
Or you got that one pair of shoes
Mm-hmm.
a year almost, like you got school shoes
Yep.
once a year.
That's it. Yep.
And if your foot grew, oh well.
Mm-hmm.
But Mojo, look south of England. When you said when you said runner bean, I thought that's a southern term. So you're in south of England, so you're still southern.
There
We're
you go.
southern.
Still southern.
So we southern sisters. But no, I never had to worry about being called skinny. I was not overweight that I look back, but my parents made me feel like I was. And that's the worst thing when a teenager starts buying diet pills. You used to go all over the counter, Dexatrim and all those other things. And then they would make me jittery. I remember one time my dad flushed all of mine down the toilet because they said I was acting the way I was acting. And I guess maybe I was. Maybe it made me have a mouthy bipolar day or something, but because it wasn't usual for me to talk back to my parents. because it did not end well. And
Right.
that was during the time that, oh, I loved my sister's hand-me-downs. I loved them. My big sis. My big sis. I
Mm-hmm.
would get her hand-me-downs, and I thought I was all that and then some. All right, let me try. No. All right, let me try that. No, it's wanting to do StreamYard. You guys, all right, we are trying. All right, that link that MawMaw just did,
Mm-hmm.
that is supposed to help you go to somebody's channel that you can't do anymore. Well, thank you, Mojo. When I first started, somebody told me that it's like when I first started, and I was sitting in here and not in my kitchen because I did my kitchen a year, and I had somebody come on out of the blue in the chat and said, "Your voice is very annoying." And I recognize that's what, hey, Denise, I recognize that's what they call a troll. So I'm like, oh, I'm bona fide. I got my first troll. And I was excited. I said, I'm a bona fide person YouTuber now. And you know what? I got so excited they left. They just left because they saw it. It made me happy, and they just left. So it's funny sometimes how we will go ahead and like give it back to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, send it to me. Okay, wait, I got it now. Let me see. Save. All right, copy, and let me see if I can get this done. Paste. Oh man, Mama, it said the server can't be reached.
Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
I'll have to redo it. You'll have to send me the link in Messenger. Denise, I shared with everybody earlier. I shared. Okay, but I mean, you got to send it to me. I can't copy and paste from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys, I'm going again to read or copy and paste what I sent to Denise. Let me find. All right. Okay, I'll just type it out. I fell asleep, Denise A. Anything is possible. Last night while I was reading your text. Oh, you guys, I don't know what this meant. This is what I sent to Denise. Yeah. This is what I sent her, and I saw that this morning. I'm like, what in the world?
What exactly did that mean?
So you just don't type after you've taken your nighttime medicines because you never know what you're going to say. So if that's the worst thing that I typed out, oh, she said I tried 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Did you figure out I was asleep, Denise? Oh yeah. Oh
Aw.
no, girl. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I had my neck was cut from here to here. So they did surgery, and I saw the staples. I was looking through old pictures from the cloud. I couldn't find the ones I took during my other computer, but they come up ones from years ago, and I saw that place that was stapled up, and I'm like, ooh, that's grody, but I have them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Monica, I'm sorry, Denise. Oh, and you're talking to now. Look, us two women up here, plus Denise, that she had to go because of her head hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We've been stitched, stapled.
Mm-hmm.
My stomach's banded, so things cut out and things put in.
You know that's right.
Monique, it freaked your son out. All right, let me read up, Monique. Oh, yeah. I used to fall asleep in church, and guess the spirit riding. I would have my Bible open and I would be taking notes and I would fall asleep. I would doze off and I would still be writing. And when I'd get home and open to see what my notes said, I would be writing all kind of things, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Sonia.
That's the kind of stuff.
Casey goes through that. Our neighbors across the street. He'll say, Mom, they were at it last night. I said, why didn't you he said, just about all night. I said, why didn't you just call the police? I mean, if they're loud enough and they're breaking beer bottles outside and they're doing this and this and this, they need the police to just say, hey, you're disturbing the peace.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, Denise, you get the prize, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Those are live tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Live tattoos.
Yeah, I think there's probably my right arm has scars, my left leg, my belly, my back.
My neck. I got donor bones, which I told my grandson at the time they were zombie. I told him they were zombie bones. I said, I got dead people bones in my neck. There's zombie
I have some
bones.
in my foot.
Yeah.
Cadaver bone.
So we are part zombie. And my
Mm-hmm.
grandson looked at me and he looked at Casey, and he was about 8 at the time. He looked at Casey and Casey said, really? So then he looked at his mom because his mom would always just tell him. And he looked at his mom and she said, well, technically, too, your nanny's right because they are dead people bone. Finally, that little old youngin said, I'm through. I'm through with all of y'all. I'm just through. And he walks out the kitchen. I laughed and I laughed. But I had told him I was going to have a zipper because I looked at before I had it, I looked at all the pictures online, looked it up. I said, I'm going to have a zipper. So when I come home, it was wrapped up. He said, Nanny, where's your zipper? I said, can't see it yet. When they took that off and all you could see was that cut. He said, Nanny, never mind. I said, but it's my zipper. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
And my son that turned 31 today, you guys, 31. When I had it done, of course, he gets the magnet off of the refrigerator and tries to see if it's going to stick to my neck.
Mm-hmm.
He comes in there. I knew what he was doing because I was put to bed. And anyway, he come in there. He said, all right, Mom, let me see. And I said, undoubtedly, it's not magnetized, son.
Mm-hmm.
We're at a dead end down here. And we were so used to having the last two houses on the dead end road that goes into the river at the very end of our road. And then they put in the city facility, which kept it noisy in the mornings, noisy all day. But we've had good neighbors and noisy neighbors, and it would be okay if it was like a once ever so often, because Lord knows I've gotten loud at my kids before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, one night they argued all night and into the morning, and the police came at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So how were they staying up all night with that?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that we've done that. I mean, me and Kevin's had our words and arguments and whatnot, but no, no. And we can't. Nobody stays in that house. That house was moved from across the highway. There's Oh my gosh, there's like 5 houses that was moved from across the highway and moved over. So used to MawMaw was the last house on this road.
Mm-hmm.
And when they moved it, hey Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you.
Well, they moved these houses, and that was the one right across street. And I'd be washing dishes, and I was pregnant with Casey, and I'd think, oh, I'd love to live right across the street from here. And sure enough, we were the first one to move into that house. It was all fixed up.
Mm-hmm.
But that house had weird mojo. I'm going to say mojo.
Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you. Good morning to Ian. Good morning to you.
So yeah, nobody can stay in that. Nobody stays in that house for very long, you guys. There's just weird things happen in that house, and almost it's haunted. I don't know how to spell that. I don't know how to spell the southern word for haunted. It is haunted, as MawMaw said.
Mm-hmm.
But oh goodness. So yeah, nobody stays there long. And I wish we could have kept it in the family. That would have been great. But life happens sometimes. And
Yep.
we were already living here. So there was no sense in paying a mortgage, which was $600 and something a month, when we were living here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would have loved if my daughter and my grandkids could have lived there. But at the time, she was married to her first, only husband, first husband. He didn't want to live across the street from me.
He didn't want you putting cleaning stuff in his toilet.
No. And I have IBS. It's not bad now, but my daughter sometimes said, "Mom, you done stirred his IBS up again." Oh goodness, Sonia.
Thank you, Neville. Take care.
Love you, Neville,
God
and
bless you.
yes, and I always love to see that beautiful face. Every face is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
For telling 2 times I told him.
Mm-hmm. I have to go grab my charger because I just was thinking about that and I can't remember the last time I charged. So I'm going to grab it. It's right around the corner. It'll only take me a second, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget again.
You guys, that's her superhero power.
Mm-hmm. My charger.
Her charger, you guys. Her superhero powers, she charges from her butt. So yeah, that's her superpower.
It's my superpower battery charger. This is what you stick over the battery. It's just a paddle attached to a cord. Stick that over the battery. It attaches into this unit. And it just recharges.
Yeah.
Just like that. Magical.
MawMaw was like, Darlene, Traci knows.
Mm-hmm. But I forget that I have it attached to me, and then I get up and it bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, he did that one day, and we had to laugh. She said, "Oh my gosh, I forgot my butt was plugged up." So,
Mm-hmm.
and I know, wait, I know that could sound bad, but we know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. Monique said, "Who is he then, Denise?" Oh, are you talking about Mr. Chicken? Yesterday, Mr. Chicken, you guys, I did have him over the
Uh-oh.
prayer.
Thundering. I hear thunder. Oh, good morning. Say, Robbie, good morning to you. Good morning to Robbie. Good morning to you. Yes, Robbie, thank you. I do feel much better today. Thanks for asking.
Happy day after birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy day
After your birthday to you.
Happy day
After your birthday,
dear
dear
Robbie.
Robbie. Happy day after your birthday to you.
Yay,
Today is
yay.
Casey's birthday, Robbie.
Yeah, so today's Casey's. And he is, I wanted to send an Amber Alert out on him. Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm lost in, okay. Monique, are you guys talking about Fat Man Flipper? Oh, Robbie. Thank
you,
you.
Robbie.
Oh, and it's got a little fox.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Robbie, we got to get you in a better a happy spot.
Mm-hmm.
MawMaw just told me from the other room. You did that so I wouldn't sing anymore.
Oh, disconnect all electrical items from your butt during the thunderstorm. I can't now. I just plugged it in. I'll forget to charge it again.
I know you
And it
love me,
takes
MawMaw.
sometimes it usually takes, depending on how long it's been since I've charged, it can take a few hours. Originally, back in the day when I first got my first spinal cord stim, you had to be plugged into the wall to charge. Now this is like you charge this unit and then you just have to attach to this unit.
Oh,
And
I
then at
thought
least
it
you
was
can
plugged
carry it
into the
around.
wall.
No. The old ones had to be, but this one you just charge, you plug, like when I get done charging, I plug this unit back in. So it charges up, and then when I charge, I just have to take this and the paddle with me.
I'll never forget one morning you said, "Oh, I forgot my butt was plugged in," and you about pulled the whole thing off.
Yep.
Robbie I love him. I love him. And when my son is around, I have to say, I love Casey. I love you more, son. And then I love Robbie.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess he came at a perfect time in our lives, just a perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ian.
I don't ever remember, like they gave like a whole video and everything to watch when my way back in the day with my first stimulator. I don't ever, I mean, like things like don't ever go in an MRI, blah, 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 blah. But I don't ever remember anything about a thunderstorm. So I don't think I'm not too worried about it.
My cousin had one. She said she had one, but her body rejected it. She was in so much pain. She said there
I've
was
heard that people have it.
that the wires and stuff was coming out of her body. It was trying to come out of her body.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie has those prayer warriors always thinking of him.
Absolutely.
Always. And when we get off here, I'm going to sing to MawMaw, like off the movie Ghost. Henry the Eighth, I am.
Henry VIII, I am.
Yeah, I'll sit in here. First course, second. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
first, second verse, same as the first.
Yes.
Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am.
Oh goodness. MawMaw say you won't. That came on like this past weekend. Love that movie with Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I think that and G.I. Jane. Well, there's another one. She's beautiful. She's just absolutely, but Ghost, oh, she's just, both of them were absolutely beautiful. Patrick Swayze and her. It just was kind of weird seeing her kissing Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, Keithan would really, really, really have to reveal himself for me to kiss Whoopi. I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean, I would just no. Don't come up to me and say, your husband, I'm your husband. Kiss me now. Excuse me? No. I know my husband's already gone. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but now, Mojo, you see what we do. And when Robbie comes on, he needs to sleep. He works at night. And he'll have us old women up there on that screen, and he tries to go to sleep. It's Sonia's bedtime. And the other day, me and Sonia was on, and she stayed up. I don't even know how she functioned the next day. So,
I know, and it's like we think about that it's Sonia's evening, night when we're talking to her, but yet if she's not on, we're so like, where's Sonia? I miss Sonia.
yeah, I was just sitting here chatting away, and we done went a long time. We had went 3 hours, and I'm looking, and all of a sudden I look at I'm like 3 hours, and I think of Keevan because Keevan was off. He is off work, but he's in there snoozing on and off. So I said, oh, and I was like, gotta go, and then boop, I'm out. But yeah, I just don't. And then it was freaky because I heard mom, and I'm like, one of your kids is up late, and it was a bird.
Oh.
I have to say, I'm not scared of birds, but no. If I had a bird and one kept waking me up saying, Mom, I would rehome.
I can remember when I was a teenager, after my nephew was born, so I had babysat him sometimes, and so there was a cat or something outside of the house, and it was the time of year that you have the windows open, and I could hear it sounded like a baby crying, and I got up in the middle of the night and walked around that house and could not find that sound, but I could still hear it, and I couldn't sleep because it sounded like a baby crying out there.
I called police one night, called 911. I said, oh my goodness. And Kevin was over the road. I said, oh my goodness, I think somebody's fighting up the road. I hear a woman screaming. I think something's wrong. It was a bobcat. But they come down. I was on the front porch when they come down. I said, I don't know where it's coming from. So they rode down to the end of the road and they come back up and they said, ma'am, it's a bobcat. And I'm like, I am so sorry. And then I had tried to go back to sleep. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. And Kevin was working out in the garage before he had his man cave. So he was working out there. And he done came in here. He said, will you come out here and hold this gun? I said, I don't like guns. He said, I'm out here trying to work. And he said, every hair stood up on my head. I hear a bobcat. Just stand here. while I try to finish what I'm doing.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm standing there thinking, Bobcat's going to run up here at any moment. But yeah, so it has to be pretty heated, or me wake up and go out on the front porch and really listen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Robbie. Yes, that really, I really had to search for the right image. And this morning, and that's the one I come across. So yes, I'm a princess. I am a princess of the king. I am the princess of the king. And though we battle and we get scruffed up, what do? We put on that helmet, we put on that breastplate, we go right back out there. Oh,
That would be so funny, Ian.
Ian, I have absolutely got up and went through the neighborhood to see who was driving the darn not a go-kart, what is the other thing that you ride in the sand dunes?
Dune buggy?
Dune buggy. So loud. And yes, I went through the neighborhood until I found them. I sure did. Yes, a bride of Jesus, princess to the king. And that, that's what we have to be. And yesterday, it always makes me feel better that we can fill up the page with prayer requests, not saying that I want bad things to happen to people. But the other day, there was a lot, filled it up, but then we had praise reports start coming in, and which was so exciting,
Yeah, but we don't want our pages to fill up necessarily, because we don't want people to be having that many issues, but we always want anybody to feel comfortable to ask us to pray for something going on in their lives or somebody they know.
Yeah, I mean, for the past 2 nights, we started what I guess I should have been doing all the time, because Kevin, yes, Denise. Let me find that, Denise. I wrote everything down. Denise, go ahead and type it back in, because I can't hardly read my own writing from yesterday. And Monday, Denise's husband was in a lot of pain Monday for his knee. So share it back out, Denise, so I can write it properly so I can see.
Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Marie. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Marie. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Ian. Very, very good. For when I am weak, I am strong. Sometimes we have to show our weakness so other people can relate to us, because if they think that, oh, they don't understand. Now I do have Talbertson's mom, and I have lost a 26-year-old in a car wreck, and I could not remember where that came from. Denise, did that come from you yesterday? And our friend Lynn asked for prayer for a family that lost their mother yesterday. Yeah, there was someone, 26-year-old, it was in a car wreck. Rhonda, that was on yesterday, the health of after her son's surgery. Her son had surgery. And yesterday, Lindsay was having headaches real bad. And Monique was having, Monique, was your spending. Yes, we prayed over Monique's spending habits. Yes.
Mojo, I am Catholic as well. I know what you're saying. I'm excited. They're finally allowing up to 170 people per mass at my church. starting this weekend, this Saturday. So I'm excited to go to Mass this weekend. Remember that this weekend, the Catholic Church celebrates the Pentecost. So that is a time that is important to feel the strength of the Holy Spirit.
That's right. That's right. Denise. All right, let me find it.
Mm-mm-mm. Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you. Good morning, Joy Lang. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Joy. Look, sometimes I can't chew gum and walk at the same time.
I feel you.
LizzAnn's probably oversleeping. Okay. No. Chronic fatigue syndrome is what chronic fatigue. And I looked that up and I read it up yesterday, Denise. And that's one of the things they listed on all of my medical stuff. They listed chronic fatigue. And a lot of people think, oh, that's just somebody being tired. No, it's something.
Yeah, no, it's beyond, way beyond tired.
Yeah.
That's how I was feeling yesterday. Like that was like in full force where I literally could not keep my eyes open yesterday.
And once I got off the live with Diana, it just boom, it hit me. All right, Michelle, we love you.
Thanks for stopping in, Michelle. We appreciate you.
But yes, I mean, they finally have a name for it. Like they used to not think fibro was real.
Right.
I mean, how else can you explain that you a certain pair of pants just feels like acid on your skin? A certain place that something touches will feel like acid. It will feel like my skin is just burning, and when I look at it, there's nothing there. There,
sometimes it's the same pair of pants that felt fine yesterday are driving you up a wall today.
Yeah, I've had Keith, and I would say, oh my gosh, this feels like it's setting me on fire. Is anything there? And he'll say, no, it's not even red. So I guess that's how people with shingles, but they have it just constant in a spot, just constantly. So it's hard to explain. It's kind of like MawMaw said, oh Lord, yes, she had shingles. And I think it's still, she had it come up her shoulder arm, up her shoulder, up into the back of her hair, up into the back of her head. Yep. And it was real bad.
Yeah, shingles is bad, and I didn't have it that bad, and it was bad.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Like yesterday, I just absolutely had to get in bed, and I called LizzAnn, and I was covered up everywhere except just that much of my face until she said, oh, your makeup looks good. I'm like, what? And she said, well, you can't see when it's just small. And I said, oh. So then I done my glasses down at her, and I said, You ought to see what it looks like when I go outside. Yeah, people will say, "Oh, they're lazy." My mom would be one that would say, "You need to get out of
there's
bed."
nothing lazy about that.
Yeah, my mom would really. If somebody was like that around my mom, she would just cuss them out. But it's not lazy, but that's what people would say. What's your shirt say? Monique says Tracy's got an appropriate. Oh,
Army.
Monique's about the Army. My dad was Navy.
Army boys.
My grandmother, all but two of her, well, one child didn't make it past, I think, 9 months old. And then I don't think my oldest uncle served in the military. And then I had another uncle that didn't get to, but the others were Army, Navy, Marines. Just about all of the other sons were in different branches of the military. But the only one that didn't come back was her baby. And he was in Vietnam. So he was the only one that actually was
I'm
up
lucky.
there.
The only one, just Benjamin, my oldest, that one on that side. He was in Iraq for a year doing route clearance. His convoy or whatever did get hit with a RPG missile, but he was not hurt. There were some people hurt in his unit, but nobody was killed. He was very lucky. We were very lucky that he came home safe and sound with a little bit of PTSD nightmares, but other than that, he was healthy.
Yeah, my nephew got sent back so many times, and he at 40, he will be retiring this year.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell him, Marie, I would tell Casey, happy birthday from you.
I'm going to send him a message to Porch Church. With people that do keep that in mind, you can go on the Porch Church Network Facebook page and send Casey a message.
Oh, thank you. Yes. You can tell him happy
And that would
birthday
be
over
sending
there.
him a direct message to him.
Yes.
That's what I plan to do.
Well, Monique, much love to you. Thank you for coming today. We love you.
Thank you, Monique.
Oh, well, hello, humble barista. Good morning.
Good morning, humble barista. Good morning to you. Good morning, humble barista. Good morning to you.
You guys check out his channel. Check out his channel because, oh my goodness, I drink black coffee, but if I go to Starbucks, I want it a frou-frou. I want a frou-frou cup of coffee. And when I tell you, watching him making the coffee is amazing. It's like I can smell it and I can just taste the cappuccino. It's
yeah, I'm a black coffee drinker at home, but I'm willing to try something else outside of my house.
So you go look at his channel. You guys go show him some love. And oh my gosh, he does the little swirly things.
Ooh.
Where it's a heart or a bird, or he can do that. I don't know. Ian said frou-frou. What is frou-frou?
That's girly like girly girl.
Girly girl. Frou-frou.
Yeah, that's like girly girl.
Yeah, sort of like my husband had a friend, and I won't call names. He is a big husky man. He's bigger and taller than my husband, and he's like, but when I saw him putting like whipped cream on his daiquiri one time, strawberry daiquiri, I'm like, yes, he drinks frou-frou. Yes, fancy schmancy, Joyce said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, humble barista, yes, you need a shout out. You got something to offer. And your family, You don't. You part of this crazy house now. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Once you come in the house, you can never leave. Oh, and you guys keep Sandy in your prayers. Just Sandy. Everybody, except new people know who Sandy is. But just Sandy. Oh, Eva. Eva's on Facebook.
Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Eva. Yes, frothy kind of coffee, Ian.
Mm-hmm.
I did that yesterday. It might have been because of you, Humble. I did that yesterday. I wasn't feeling right. I don't know if I had I get hypoglycemic, and I think it bottomed out. And I went in the kitchen and got some of my son's. He likes the cold creamer, Cold Stone cream or something. And I put that in my cup. I heated it up. Then I run me a cup of coffee, a little bit stronger in it, and put some real sugar. And I stirred it up and I drank that because I really think my I think it's hypoglycemic that's happening. But yes, Ian, a frothy, cute coffee. Yes. And my husband brought me 2 gallons of tea. And I drink it unsweet. And this tea is caffeine free. So I think, okay, it's not water, but I'm drinking uncaffeinated tea.
Darlene, I'm going to have to go because I really got to move myself a little bit.
Move it, move it. You
My
got to move it.
sciatic nerve is saying, you have stayed in one place long enough.
What's it saying? You got to move it.
Move it, move it, move it.
Move it.
Move it, move it, move it. All right. I love you. I love you all in the chat. Thank you for coming in and making our day wonderful. Big hugs from my family to yours. I love you all.
Ian, you're from the tea capital. What do you mean you cannot drink tea? Really? Ian. That's like somebody over here not doing baseball and hot dogs. They would say that's un-American. Baseball, what is it, MawMaw? Baseball, apple pie, and something else. Don't say it again because now I want apple pie. My tea is unsweet too. I mean, I like unsweet tea. I'll drink it sweet sometimes, or I have some peach tea in the refrigerator. I'll drink that sometimes. But I will do some other stuff in hot tea. When I was so sick in December, I like taking lemon extract for my hot tea. So I was putting ginger powder, honey, and that kind of lemon into my hot tea. Oh, Humble said, same like my colleague, a barista, but he never drinks the coffee. Oh my goodness. Well, I could just smell the coffee. I'd love to just sit in there and smell the coffee. Oh, Denise said, I'm not a true Southerner because I don't drink sweet tea. But look, my son, I was so sick. I said, Casey, could you please make me some hot tea? He said, what do you put in it, Mama? I said, plenty of honey, the lemon extract, and the ginger, the dry ginger. That boy, I said, leave the tea bag in there. Oh, bless his heart. He brought it in there to me. He said, Mom, this stuff stinks. And I said, well, how did you fix it? He put a spoonful of dried ginger in it. I didn't say nothing. I was so sick. I thought, well, it's not going to kill me. Who knows? It might heal me. And I didn't tell him until recently. I said, Casey, that was the worst tea I have ever tasted in my whole life. But I said, I drank it, every drop of it. No, it did not heal me, but it didn't kill me either. So I did it. I did it. Oh, Darlene, Darlene. Oh my goodness. You see what happens? Denise, let me think. Okay, Joy, MawMaw, Joy said go look at her video she posted about her kitty. Her kitty cat. She said, okay. And this is, look, we are Southern. This is our Southern intercom. I mean, and our doorbell is you ring that bell. That's our doorbell. Oh, a true. Okay. I used to like, now if I drink sweet tea, I like lemon in it. And I used to say, nothing goes in my tea but lemon. Peach? No. Until I found some. Denise, she was making, MawMaw, didn't Sandy, did she make those earrings yesterday? And there was silence. I'm not sure, Denise. I'll have to go back and watch. For Denise, I was supporting 3 people. Oh, the ones I have on. No, these are not Sandy. These are throwback jewelry. These right here are like some that I got from jewelry jars that Casey's friend April Bougie Bear. Whenever she would go through jewelry jars, she would only get the good stuff out. And I have all kind of jewelry from it. So yeah. I just one pair I like, but they don't hang right on my ears. One day I'll have to show all that. I love these, but they don't hang right. Oh, yeah. I like these. And I wish they just hung right, but they don't. They don't. So I was blessed with so much jewelry. It's unreal. Yeah. So you like them a lot? Yeah. They're kind of pretty. This morning I looked down. I had on another pair and I looked down at my earring holder. Don't fall. And I picked these out. Let me see. If you hear a big crash, it's my ladder. So yeah. I have all kind of earrings I stick on this. And if I just so happen to find 2 that are alike, I put them on. And then they just start falling everywhere. But yeah. And yes, this is a thing that goes in the car to protect your dash. Traci gave it to me and I found a purpose for it. Everything, if I don't pick up the earrings, Bailey will eat them. But everything can be repurposed and used. Until it can't. Oh yeah, humble barista. That is fine. Look, we're just glad you're here this morning. Thank you for stopping by. You know, you don't have to, we don't press that you have to show people love and all that. You just do what you can do. It's just that you're here. You spent the morning with us, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, my Liz. Somebody asked where you was at.
Well, there was this sleep thing. I got to
Mama said
bed
she's gonna call you.
late again, or early, however you want to look at it. So I I didn't hear any alarms go off. So I just
All right.
right on through it all. I'm sorry.
All right. So
I missed Traci, I think, because I checked y'all earlier when I was getting ready and everything, and she was here. But
Sonia's going to bed. I love you,
good night, Sonia.
Love
God's
you.
blessings.
And to get my ears in shape, he said to take it. Look, I can't even work out nothing right now. I can't work out nothing. You know, some people talk about shoes. I have issues.
Oh, look out now. Look out now. Well, it's good to see everybody in the chat. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry to...
Well, works out kind of good, though, because by the time Traci poops out, then you're here. So,
well, I should have been here whenever you started, but that didn't work out. Is she in the chat, you think?
Who?
Traci.
Probably not yet. She was recharging her backside. And
yeah, I heard that part of the conversation about the lightning and and all that. Yeah.
Okay, Denise, you go have you a real good workout, and I love you. And I'll try next time to tell you I've taken my nighttime meds so you don't get a cryptic message from me. I mean, I wish I knew what I was talking. Hey, Perla, good morning. Good morning,
God's blessing,
beautiful.
Denise. Take care, hon.
Oh,
thank you, MawMaw. That's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, like Denise said, I tried 3 times to type something to her, and it just didn't work. Mama's back there laughing at me.
Okay, time out. Good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning, Traci. We all love you. I love you, Traci. Sorry I didn't get in here while you were still in here, hon.
Mama's back there singing too.
Oh, good. Cool deal.
All right. I'm going to do a video to show what I got yesterday that I was super excited about. So that will be, I'll upload one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got something yesterday too.
Oh, let me see.
Okay, let me get it over here.
MawMaw did too from Raven.
Oh, cool.
And
all right, here we go. It's the last of my Mother's Day pickups. In the Fullness of Time by historian Paul L. Mayer.
Oh, wow.
And it's about how God used everything, in how God provided all the things that we needed to spread the gospel whenever Jesus was born and came along.
But what's to say a historic look at
Christmas, Easter, and the early church. So the perfect timing of Christ's birth, the perfect timing, and God's timing is perfect. There's no doubt in my mind anyway, but this just talks about how everything came together, how when there was time for the gospel, the Roman Empire had set up road work and the common language of Greek and everything throughout the empire, and how that enabled the gospel to spread. I've heard about this book. A friend of mine loaned me a copy. I have lost it. So what I have done is I picked up this copy through Amazon and to replace the copy that I borrowed from him. So I will read it before I give it to him. My husband's going to read it, and I'll pass that up, give it to him as a replacement for the book I can't find. If I ever find it, then, well, I don't know what I'll do then. But Maybe share it with somebody else. But anyway, that's the last piece of the puzzle for now. So it's 3 books and the excuse me, my morning stuff's going on, and
I know.
the deal for the holder for the cell phone to record things. So yeah.
See, that would be pretty good for me to upload today if I'd had something to hold it. And I do hear somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. It was like a little tripod, like a little short tripod, and I couldn't figure what that was for. And it was to hold a phone.
Oh yeah.
Because on
it may have gotten purged.
Yeah, on
it may have gotten purged.
It has the movie clip, so I can do it and add, words to it and play with it. But yeah. I wish I could make this one big. The thing I sent to Casey this morning. Okay, did you see where MawMaw put a link to? I'll send it to you. It's a link that highlights everybody's name, and all you have to do is click on their name, and it takes you right to their channel.
Oh, awesome!
Sort of like it used to be, but you download it on your taskbar.
Okay.
And cool. I was like, why are all the names?
Is that a Chrome app?
No, she got on her on her computer. I asked her, I said, why are all the names?
Chrome is a search engine, and
yeah, and she said, because all you have to do is double click and it takes you right to it. I said,
well, cool deal.
Oh, okay, wait. All right, the verse of the day. Let me open this up because I just got the verse of the day. Wait, let me find it.
Well, Ian, the specific date is not known. However, it was in the year that they've determined to be, I think it's 3 BC. And, yeah, or 4 BC, 3 BC, I think. But anyway, it's irrelevant because when he came, he changed everything.
I like this one. Well, I like all verses. I'm not saying I like one more than the other, but
okay, what you got?
This one is Matthew 6:25. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes?
Yes.
So I like that.
That was my brother's favorite Bible verse.
Yeah, it does, and it's doesn't God clothe the birds of the the field, and doesn't He dress the lilies
in their finest? Yeah,
because out of nowhere, Darlene B said she had leggings and asked me would I like one? Yeah, and what did I do in the mail? Got I think about 7 pair, wasn't it? I counted out.
Yeah, something like that.
Out of nowhere, I got clothing sent to me, and that so God provides in different ways in His time, in His time.
Exactly.
And where I was feeling bitter over, I bitter at the judge for things that he did that were, that wasn't right, the way I had to say it and the way I had to look at it.
Yeah.
God provided for our needs.
Exactly.
Not over and not under. So
exactly what we
just
need.
Right for what
in perfect timing.
Yes. So
yeah. Did you happen to see the
they did decide that what time of year Jesus was born, but we celebrate it on December 25th.
Mm-hmm.
But we celebrate it then, but that's not the day. I don't
Right.
think. Did I see what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh,
Did you happen to see the thing I sent you on Messenger, the request you made with that photograph? Did you see the one?
yes. I like the writing on the second one. The the writing on the second one.
But you like the
I'll
crop of the other one.
Yes, I'm going. You guys, I'm going to share with you what I sent to Liz to do me a thumbnail. All right. All right. This is the picture I took with my camera. Let me share. That's I like that.
I just love that photograph. It
I
turned out so
know.
nice.
Didn't the camera do a good job? And I
Yes,
wanted the
you did a great
shadows.
job of composition.
Yeah, I wanted the shadows to be just right and the light to be just right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first one you did, and I like the like the
That
hat
lettering.
kind of writing, but
Yeah,
with more of the hat showing.
right. You like that crop with the other lettering. Okay,
Yes,
I got you.
yes.
I had a feeling you would. And I almost went ahead and did it, but I thought, well, let me just throw this out there and let her decide. So anyway, yeah.
Well, hello, RG Homestead. Welcome to our family. Welcome to our home, and welcome to Snoop Dogg. Which that's not it. That's not his. Give the correct name.
Chica. This is Chica.
But yeah, Ian, that's the one I wore Friday. But it's been sitting here on my desk because it was just so pretty sitting there. Sometimes I just like to look over and see pretty. But anytime you guys ever find something that would make a pretty thumbnail, send it my way. Any of my artsy fartsy people, including LizzAnn. Yeah, send them my way. I love to have original where I don't have to worry. Now, is this going to be copyright? Some stuff is copyright free, some is not. Like so which one do you like, Ian? Because the one I used to use for every Friday was the one LizzAnn did for me. And I can't find it now.
Yeah, and I'll send it to you. I gotta just take the time to figure out where it is, if it's on this computer or on the other computer.
Oh my goodness.
Or what, so.
RG said, looks like a killer dog just looking for a victim.
Yes. They call this size of a dog an ankle biter, but she's not a biter, so.
Because she's all laid back. She's
Yeah,
always so laid back.
she's not a nervous Chihuahua. She's not a yappy Chihuahua. In fact, she very seldom barks. She usually barks. The only time I hear her bark is if she's trying to get our attention for something. It's like, hey, stupid human, I need you to either pick me up, take me out, whatever. Pay attention to me. Well, the other night, I don't know if she was wanting to get up on the couch with Gene or what, but the way he was sitting, and the stuff he had by him, she couldn't get up there by him. And so he had fallen asleep watching something on YouTube. And I heard her in there barking. And I thought, what in the world is she barking about? And so when I got to the hall door and I looked out there, she was looking at him and barking. And she was trying to get his attention, like, help me up, I want to get up. But he was asleep.
He slept through it?
Yeah, I can't believe he slept through that bark, because it was a pretty loud bark for her. So I went in there and I picked her up and I brought her in there and I said, Jean. I said, you didn't hear
that would scare
barking at you? So
that would scare me.
Yeah. Well, her name's Chica. I sometimes call her Chi-Chi, but her name's Chica.
Well, that's like Bailey waking me up doing that way in the bottom of her throat just because Kit wouldn't come down off her perch.
Yeah.
Which is right. Look, I should never have put her food up on that thing right at the TV.
Yeah.
I should have rethought that, but it had to be high enough so
So Bailey would need it.
Bailey and we had Briley. I had to because when we had the other dog and then old lady dog that we had, they would both want to eat the cat food. So I had to put it up high. And when we got rid of those steps from the bunk bed, I had to find a place to put it, and that was it. I just did not know she would stretch and do this to the TV.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, the palming, yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh,
yes, RG. She hears me in here when I'm on. If she's still in the bedroom when I leave there to come in here, she figures it out and she comes in here and she looks at me like, okay, I want to be held. I got to be my public awaits.
Yep. She's like, oh, okay, I hear that crazy woman's voice. I'm ready to come up there and go to sleep now. Good morning, Willow.
Yeah, because she's not always wanting to come in here when I'm watching YouTube. It's only whenever I mean, she only comes in here looking to be picked up specifically whenever she hears your voice. And there's other times she comes in here too, and I may not be watching YouTube, but I can tell when she wants to be picked up. Sometimes I have to get her.
Wait, did I miss? Is Sandy in here?
Whoa.
No. I don't think Sandy
I don't know. Hey, good morning, Willow. Oh, well, maybe Sandy is in here. I don't know. Did she sneak in? Is she in the basement?
Just woke up.
Is Sandy in the basement?
No, Sandy's not on this morning. Willow just woke up. She was just giving a whole rundown of good morning to everybody.
Yeah, just woke up, yawn.
I think that she likes the name that I gave her.
I think so
celebrity name. I gave her a celebrity name.
Yeah, she's
dog.
Yeah, she's autographs in an hour. Little pause for that. Ooh, that
I looked up pictures on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but I did images of Snoop Dogg, and I found one, and I sent it and I showed it to LizzAnn, and it was like, okay, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, the heavy eyelids. The heavy eyelids are definitely there.
Oh, gosh. It's Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
Oh, Willow, I will share you what I slept.
Hey, Perini.
I've done shared this a few times, but I'm going to share it with once again. Denise A, which we say, Denise, anything is possible, was messaging me. Oh no, was messaging me last night.
That's funny, Archie.
And I mean,
hey, Melissa, how you doing, hon?
Oh, I don't think RG, I don't know, does Chica go outside?
Only whenever I take her out on, or my husband takes her out on a leash. We don't have a fenced-in yard, so yeah, she's not an outside dog at all. She just goes out to take care of her business, maybe for a walk. Sniff the neighborhood. Other than that, no, not really. But
all right.
What in the world did you write?
And she said I tried 3 different times to answer her. I was just.
What did you write?
I don't know.
What were you trying to write?
I was asleep.
There, right now, you were asleep when you did that?
Yeah, last night.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
Anything Impossible Denise was sending me. She was messaging me, and I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. So I don't know, but oh my gosh, when I woke up this morning and when I came in here and pulled everything up, there was all the text messages. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what happens, you guys. So today is Lynn's fur baby that looks like Bailey
Oh,
on
I see
Casey's
that. Yeah, it's
birthday.
his birthday. Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah.
fur baby. And happy birthday, Casey, not to be outdone. Yes. I thought about
Oh
him this
goodness.
morning when I got up.
Oh, RG said that his has gone so far as to bring home friends and another dog not go to sleep and wake up to the neighbor's dog looking at you. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have that problem, thankfully.
Yeah. No. Willow, if everybody on Facebook would go to the Porch Church Network on Facebook and drop Casey a happy birthday. But yeah, I wouldn't want to wake up to different animals on the porch. No. Hey, Melissa. Good morning, Melissa. I had to look at the time to see if it's still morning. Good morning, Melissa.
Depends on where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm drinking out of Casey's cup that was given from
Oh, cool. That's
that was
cute.
that was sent to me with all the other stuff from Louise Lois.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
yes, isn't that her name, Louise Lois?
Yeah, that sounds right. I remember someone named Louise sending you something,
Yeah,
but
Louise
I
Lewis.
kind of forgot about it. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it because I don't know, I've slept since then. Believe it or not, I actually have slept.
Let me see what.
His real name is Chip. Well, cool.
And Lynn said,
Allie.
Allie.
Short for alligator. Oh, cute.
I guess it should have been a boy. You could have called her Gator. Could have called him Gator.
There you go.
Oh, but yes, you guys, we're just we've had a lot of new people come and so glad, so happy to see new faces.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And it's always great to see the new faces keep coming. And, we miss you guys when you're not here. And, you get to be family very quickly around here, very quickly. And
Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up and hit the red button and share us out.
Lynn, now I have to ask you. She said, don't ask me who named her. Look who you're talking to. I always say inquiring minds want to know, but nosy minds want to know. I'm just nosy.
You gonna be nosy Nelly today?
I won't give nosy another name. I'm nosy. I mean, it's just that I'm just being true. I'm being honest. I'm nosy.
A little 7-year-old girl named my dog, and it wasn't my daughter. It wasn't any kin to me. It's the people who had the rescue, the pet rescue that we got her from, and we thought, well, the name works, so why change it if she's responding to that? So
Lynn's is a rescue too. Lynn, the Briley, we didn't have her near long enough. We just had her 4 years. When we got her, she was a year old. She did not even know her name. That tells you that that people just.
Yeah, this one doesn't come to her name. She doesn't come to it.
I mean, she did after we kept calling her that, Briley.
Yeah.
But
Well, she knows we're talking to her, but she just doesn't come. She's not a come dog.
well, Riley
She's
was
more
a
of a cat.
scared dog. She had never been in the house. We gave her a bath, and her dingy gray coat turned a beautiful white, along with the black spots on her.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had never had a bath. They didn't know if she'd had her shots.
Right.
She didn't respond to somebody saying her name. She'd never been in the house because we brought her right in the house. She was afraid to walk across the floors.
Yeah.
Huh? Mama, what? I don't know, Mama. But so the house was full that evening. I mean, what about Kevin? What, Mama? What about Kevin? Francis, what are you saying, Kevin? Every time I go talk, I hear Kevin. Okay, he's got okay. Oh. So anyway, we had a house full of people that night and she was scared. So we gave her a bath and then we brought her food in our bedroom. And she would always wait, even after she was comfortable here, she would always wait until we got settled in the room and then she would eat. But she was
must have
amazing.
been abused. Man, that's terrible.
She was amazing. But God blessed us right away. I mean, she wasn't gone that long, and God blessed us with Briley and helped soothe everybody's broken heart over the situation.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Bailey is her name derives from Briley
Oh,
and
cool.
Baby. Because Baby was our Jack Russell, and then Briley, so I named her Bailey.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
And she's just, and then Spooky Dookie. She has many names. One of them is Spooky Dookie. She spooks easily and acts crazy when she's spooked.
Yeah.
Allie is 4 today.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Chica, I'll try to call her different names to see, like baby or honey or sugar or something, to where, seeing if she'll respond. And I don't get any difference. But they're nice pet names. But yeah, I don't know. She's got honey colored eyes and I don't know, that little brown nose. I just fell in love with her the first time I saw her.
Well, we did with my cousin come in and just plot Bailey down on Kevin's chest, and he'd been so sick, and it was on Christmas Eve, and she was just lit, just was all over him, showing him love, and it just brought everybody up.
And he was smitten.
Peters. Good morning, Bailey.
Good morning. Yeah, I like that name for your fur baby, Perini. Allie. That's cool. Yeah. I know you've told me what state you live in, Perini, but God help me, I just cannot remember. Are you in Louisiana or Florida?
The vet said some of the best dogs are mixed. He said, when they're just a mixture of a little bit of everything, they're the best ones.
Yeah.
So,
that's true, because they have a more even temperament.
And I took dogs to him before and took our puppies, but I don't know what it was about her. She just has the best demeanor. And he just let her lick all over his face. She's in Cali.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. My StreamYard chat isn't rolling for some reason.
Sometimes it doesn't. Well, we're not chatty right now. I think we're
that could be too.
Getting like
Yeah.
But I'll share with you that app that all you have to do, it'll turn all the names green on your YouTube. Huh? Oh, it'll turn all the names green, LizzAnn, on YouTube, and all you have to do is click on that name. It'll take you right to somebody did a thing where it take you right to their.
That is really cool.
Yes.
That is really cool. I'm
Yes.
glad to. Yeah, I like that.
Yes. And that way I can go back and make sure that I am subscribed to everybody. You know, it's
Hmm.
when YouTube took that away, it made it hard to double check. I've always loved to double check. I mean, it's ridiculous when I'm not even sub to MawMaw or to you. You know, they take it away.
Hmm.
And I'll remind everybody again, there's another thing going on. You go to a person's main page and you'll see you're subscribed to them.
Hmm.
But now, if you go to one of their videos, like if you come to my video,
Right.
and if you see that it's that you're not, it looks like you're not subscribed to me,
Hmm.
don't subscribe again. Go to the main page, like my home page,
Hmm.
and you'll see, and you will see. I'll put the
Wow.
link back up there, but you'll see that you're still subscribed to me. So
Yeah.
what people are doing, they're unsubscribing.
Oh.
They think when you go on there, oh dang, I'm not subscribed, because I've done that to you.
Yeah.
And you think, oh no, I'm not
So it's a
subscribed.
trick.
And when you hit that, you take the subscription off.
It's a trick.
Okay. Oh, well, that's part of Francis. That's part of YouTube then. Huh. It's a channel extension. It's all kind of things are going on right now.
Crazy, crazy.
It keeps taking me.
Mm. Hmm. Interesting. Let me go.
I'm trying to get it. The channel extension. All right. Okay, maybe it's this one. I don't know either, MawMaw.
I found it. It's in the description below that video you posted.
Is it like Chrome, Google?
Yes. It's a Chrome thing.
Okay, let me go back. And there I am looking at stuff with my mouth hanging wide open. I get the goofiest look. Okay, let me go there.
All right. Okay.
Add to Chrome.
I found it.
Add extension. And
There it is.
all right, let me see. Oh, let me see.
Hmm. Well,
When you pop out chat, I don't know. You guys, this is a learning thing, you guys. I'm sorry if it's taking time. All right, let me see if it's gonna work.
Interesting. I'm going to
Okay,
keep that tab open because I
it's
want to look at that. Anyway, yeah, it was
go
underneath
to-
that it was in the description of that video that it took, that YouTube video it takes you to.
Yeah, it's showing, but it's not showing, if that makes sense. I'll have to play with it.
It's a Chrome extension.
Yeah, and I put it up there in the taskbar, but it's not doing anything. I
Yeah.
don't know how to activate it.
I think you have to be in YouTube to activate it.
Yeah, I click on it. Oh, well, it's the names aren't. All right. Then what do I do? Highlight and click on somebody's name?
Hmm.
Okay, somebody chat something to me and let me see. Maybe because I'm just now turning it on, it's not going to work for those that have already jumped in here. So this is a learning curve. Let's see. Let me. Oh. Yes. All right. Let me pop out that chat and bring it over here. Okay. So pop out chat. Bring it over here and let me see. Hush, woman. Laughing.
I don't know how to do it either. I'm laughing because it's crazy.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have to do once you figure this out, you're going to have to do an instructional video.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yes, yes. Okay. I got it. Yep. Look, you guys don't need me doing
An instructional video?
You guys don't need me doing that because what I see on Facebook, I'm looking all crazy. I see what I look like on Facebook, so I'm all like with my mouth open, like. Thank you, MawMaw. I'll give you $10.
Thank you, MawMaw. Appreciate you, girl.
Okay. MawMaw said sometimes it will quit working, and all you have to do is refresh your chat.
Okay, good to know.
And this is what it'll look like. Let me see if I can screen share. Yeah. Bye, baby. I love you. No, that's the wrong one. Let me. I know. Okay, you guys. My brain is struggling this morning.
Are you frozen?
No.
Nope. I saw your eyes blink.
There. That's what it looked like, you guys. You see?
Oh, okay.
MawMaw. Oh,
how did you make it green like that?
I didn't. It just did it.
Oh.
And I don't want to mess with it.
Gotcha.
MawMaw probably is getting some great snags of my facial expressions.
But yeah, probably too. Like,
look, MawMaw, it's working. I ain't changing nothing. It could be green, purple, red. I don't care. I ain't changing nothing.
Yeah, she and I were on a private messenger talk video yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday, I guess. And
so Michael said
she wanted to snag something that I had done. I said, "Oh, too late." Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Michael knew about it. Wow, why am I just knowing about it?
Oh, look at there. Now they're green. Okay, cool.
Oh, Michael, can I share your thing yesterday with the raccoons?
Cool.
Raccoons? Let me know because I like to ask permission before I screen share something of somebody.
Oh wow. That's great. Michael, I joined your family, hon.
Yeah, Michael, let me know if it's okay to share that video because I love raccoons. I'm a raccoonie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we
So, you guys,
that was a running joke between my father-in-law and my daughter, my youngest daughter, all through her youth.
let me see if that's it. Nope, that's not it. Let me get the right one. Uh-oh. All right. Let me get the, I have to replay it. All right. 'Cause
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I am trying to share that video, but I have,
Oh, the raccoon video. Okay, cool.
yes. All right, let me see. It's not letting me pull it up. Oh, man. Is it showing now?
Yeah. Yes. Now it's showing.
Look.
Cool. You know, you can
Michael,
change your setting on YouTube to have a dark background, which is easier on your eyes. You can set it up in settings.
yeah, I need to do that because
It helps a lot. But StreamYard doesn't go black. It's just
and Kevin was trying to get to show me something on Facebook, and the different way of Facebook like that, I can't figure it out yet.
oh, you can do it on Facebook too?
Yeah, but
I didn't know that. Now
it's
I've got
weird.
on my
There's a new,
phone
there's a
settings
new
on
Facebook
dark.
setting. Oh, there's a new Facebook setting, and it's weird. Everything's Michael, we had one, her name was Bonnie. We had her she was 4 years old when she passed away. And
Mm.
I think she was prone to seizures. But
Ah,
you can't just take one to the vet.
right.
Yeah. Oh, on February. No, I think it was
Oh, that is so
February.
cool. They visit every night. Wow.
Because her and Abriana had the same birthday, MawMaw. So yeah, she turned 4, and
Game mode?
I used to love on her until I cheated
Okay.
on her with 3 other rescue coonies. But yeah, I can show her pictures now because she's not here and they can't come and take her away. And they would have done that, but I don't know. There were police that saw her.
Yeah.
Our animal control saw her, and
They
so
just chose not to do
yeah,
anything about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she
So
was
Ian,
very.
it's game mode on Facebook, you say? You can press the T key to flip around several setups. The T key with what? Just the T key by itself isn't going to get you anywhere.
Press probably what, Control Alt and T.
Or Function T or Alt T or oh well. Okay. So now you got me wondering, Ian. Okay, cool deal.
All right, you guys. I'm sorry,
Wow.
I'm typing. Let me shut my
You're
mouth
typing,
while
I'm
I talk.
babbling. Y'all are just in a pinch right now.
You babble while I talk. So I.
Not hard. I can do this. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Bubba.
Well, we got my grandson a small parts cabinet. You know, the kind that's like about that big, like that, and it's got lots of little drawers in it for his Lego stuff. For his little bits of Lego, just they're little parts drawers. Have you seen those, Darlene? I'm sure you have. So we got him one of those yesterday. He and I had been talking about his stuff and how he how he couldn't find some things. I said, well, maybe you need some way to keep that all together. And so I showed him pictures of different ones, and he liked that one. So it just so happened that of the 2 Harbor Freight places in the area, one actually had them in stock. Even the website didn't have them in stock. So we were able to find that locally, which was great because and actually I had to ask one of the people working there about it because the place on the shelf was empty. So I said, "Do you have any of those maybe in the back that's come in that you just hadn't gotten out yet?" He says, "I'll go check." Came out with 2 of them. I said, "I'll take both of them." I only brought 1 over there though because I don't know if how he's gonna do about that, but
Good morning,
if
Joe.
not,
Good morning.
hey Joe.
Good morning, Josie. I hope you did okay. You're just now coming in. Keep up with the chat. I'm about to
Cool.
do a fast, an attitude type. So I'm just saying, I got to do an attitude type.
Okay, go right ahead. Nobody's gonna. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Nobody's gonna mess with you. It's all right. I'm just. How you doing, Josie? Good to see you, dear. And MawMaw has decided to make herself known in the chat again. Yay! Good morning, MawMaw. Traci, how you holding up, hon? Miss you. You were in my prayers, as is everyone else in the chat. So yeah, I really like the background she's got on the video today. I am a warrior princess, and I have been marked for His glory. My marks and scars are part of my testimony, and that is so true for all of us. What we have experienced in our life enables us to share God's good news of the gospel with others because they too have had challenges, and because we've maybe had the same ones, we can be there for people. So again, as we probably said earlier, and I just wasn't here at the time, if you have any prayer requests, be sure to put it in the chat and let us know. If you have any praise reports, be sure to do that as well. We love to have both of them. And
one of our new members, her name's Mojo. She's Catholic and she's missing her mass. So
yes.
I put that down. Denise A is how she said, just call her Denise A, and we have Denise C.
Okay.
So Denise, they have a friend that was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome.
Oh yes.
So and then we've had Callie up on our panel before. I call her Amberly.
Yes.
Her father passed, and he was 90.
No.
He was 90 because she was a later in life child. But it was not a, we don't all have that, can't have that relationship. That not all parents are kind to their children.
True. That's true.
What age.
That's true.
So it was
very hard.
It was very hard on her. And you guys, so keep Callie. You can either put Callie or Amberly in
Is
your
that Callie
prayers.
Dawn? Is that Calico Dawn?
Oh no, on this one, her name is actually Callie.
Oh, okay.
Her name's Callie Callie Amberly.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gotcha. So I called her Amberly when I worked with her. She went by Callie.
Okay, that Amber. Okay.
Yes. And Denise had to leave. She's having migraines, so it's kind of hard looking at the screen.
Yeah. So Denise Caines.
Yes. So.
Yeah, that's maybe she can put her phone on the dark mode. That's put everything, almost every program I have with a black background. It conserves your battery and it helps your eyes.
Yeah, Casey did that for me. When and I'm like, oh my gosh, the chat is so much easier to read now.
It is. It stands out and everything. It's just awesome. Mojo is missing her mask. Okay, that's what it is.
Yes.
I was trying to read my handwriting. I just wrote it. I still, and I couldn't read it that quick. So I ran out of space over here, so I'm trying to chronic fatigue syndrome.
But yes, you guys, I used to set everything up way in advance, and I do still do the Monday something and Tuesday, but I find it that if I do it the day of and set it up an hour and a half earlier, and just sit down and kind of ponder stuff,
Uh-huh.
it tends to fit. It tends to, there's going to be somebody out there that certain verse is going to, or that certain picture is going to touch them.
Yes,
So,
and I love the scripture you selected as well.
And I even made the color. I didn't want a bright red, and even the color of the
Of all the
banner
tags.
color. Yes.
Yeah.
I even put thought into that.
That's awesome.
So
very cool.
I'm like, it's got to be the color of blood that's not fresh. I mean,
Yes.
that might sound weird.
No, I believe it's perfect. It's kind of a red iron oxide color.
Yeah. So it's so hey, Chris is back on Facebook. Hey, Chris again.
Hey, Chris. So it'll be Chris O.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris O. How you doing, hon? Good to see you.
I think he likes coming back and forth when Traci's on because he gets sung to each and every time.
Did he get sung to this morning? Okay, good.
I think.
Good deal.
But yeah, so even my little flip thing this morning, Cure for Fear. The 8th step to curing fear is to remember that God is your refuge and shield. That's what started the whole the whole in my head about refuge and shield.
Yeah.
Reading that. So I that's right up first and foremost in my face. And I like that. So I kept that for myself. I was going to gift that to somebody.
Okay, Traci, I'm writing your stuff down, hon.
All right, let me see. Yes. She had to get up and recharge.
Yeah.
And once you ever have sciatica, if anybody does.
Yeah, it's rough.
A hole in my head.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Did I say I had a hole in my head? I don't think I did.
I didn't perceive it that way. I didn't register it that way. But you know how Willow is.
Well, I know how I am.
She might be putting words in your mouth. Trying to trap you. She's got the LOL after that,
Oh, Chris said, have a wonderful Wednesday. Love to you all. Stay safe. God bless until we meet again. And happy birthday to your son. Chris,
how sweet.
Thank you.
God's blessings to you, Chris. And you have all the same that you just said to us right back at you, sweetie.
That is such a blessing. Thank you.
Yes.
And then I saw I saw kind of emojis flying up on Facebook, and some of them was mean, and some of them were happy, and some were sad, and it was like
What?
glitter, but they were going up, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. That's pretty cool like that.
yeah, but I'm like, oh no, is that a troll on Facebook?
Well,
I
how
do
do
have
you?
a hole in my head. My dad and even Kevin used to say there was nothing you could blow in one ear and it'd come out the other.
Oh, that's not right. That's just not right.
Yes, so I was used to that. Airhead. The flying and they're flying again. Somebody's doing it. Somebody's flying them. And it'll
Every
tell
time
me,
somebody clicks like or whatever those deals, it flies like that on YouTube.
oh, Chris is doing it. Oh,
Oh, how
Chris, and it
sweet!
looks like he's doing it, and it's so cute. They're just flying
Like confetti,
everywhere.
huh? Like confetti in reverse, going up instead of down.
Oh, so all the good, you guys, all the good all the good love from this morning. Sometimes the all the good can just, it doesn't take but a moment for
True.
somebody to throw some
A wrench.
distracting
Yeah.
at you, but it's okay. All will be fine. It will.
Yep. Well, I will make those alterations to your thumbnail.
My little thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. And
I
I'll
really think it's my camera. It's whatever camera. I mean, whatever phone I got.
yeah. Well, that turned out really nice. You did a great job. Composition and lighting is professional looking.
What? Thank you.
Well, I mean, I'm dealing with the professional here.
Ian is right, and Willow can come up if she wants to. I will gladly send it. I don't know. I'm watching for Diana. Diana will say it'll be after a while, and then all of a sudden it's like, here we are. We on now.
Jump in.
You are right, Ian. If I did not have, I would not have a brain.
Yeah, there wouldn't be space for one. He's right.
But now the weird thing, because
What, you got something weird?
I've shaved Stephen's head before, for him to make sure everything's right, and I've done cases.
Uh-huh.
I still have a dip from my soft spot.
Seriously?
Did you have your dip? A baby has a soft spot.
Nope. I don't think so.
I do, and my brother is barely.
Nope.
I can barely.
It's all hard up here. It's probably a good thing too, because as many times I've hit my head.
My brother, as strange as it was, his never grew completely.
Huh.
He still had a little bit. It was weird. I wouldn't want to feel it. I thought, oh, no, stop. But yeah.
Scary thought. Scary thought.
Never did grow completely too. And that was weird.
Mm-hmm. I could see.
I used to think if he was hit on the head a certain way.
Yeah.
That could be dangerous.
That could be harmful, yeah.
Now, all right. Everybody put a number 1 if you just touched your head. I want to see the number 1, because I already know Willow did. I want to see the number 1. I want a number 1 if you touch the top of your head. But I'm being truthful. My brother did. My brother did. And he also slept with his eyes. His eyes wouldn't close all the way. And that was spooky too. I want to see somebody laying there with their eyes like a little bit of slit.
Little slits. That's different.
Yeah. Then my oldest brother talked in a different language in his sleep. We don't know what it was, but it kind of sounded either Mandarin or Japanese or Hi, Tim. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. How you doing, hon? Good to see you.
Hello
God's
to
blessings.
Tim. Hello to Tim. Aw, we love when you stop by and show your love and support. And
Yes, it's so
you know,
thoughtful. Thank you.
even if it's pop in and have to pop out, it's sort of like you're like the postman delivering a cool package, that
Yeah.
you open, you're like, whoa. And so there was another analogy, and I'm tired. I don't even know where it went to. Oh, when the truth pops up.
Yes, yes.
I love when he pops up and he just
He blesses us with the scripture. It's just so
well,
nice.
he said this morning he couldn't think of something witty to say, or he didn't have a saying, but he just said good morning to us lovely ladies on the panel. So
Oh, how sweet.
yes.
How sweet.
Yes. So, it's always a pleasure when anybody comes in. It's just, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and
Definitely.
Tim, Traci had to step back because her sciatic nerve, and Denise was having migraine so bad that she just couldn't look at the screen. And sometimes they just hit real quick like that. And
Yeah.
so yesterday
So,
was
go ahead.
yesterday was Robbie's birthday, and he came on this morning in the chat, so I got to sing "Happy Day After Birthday" to him, and he gave me a
Cool.
super chat. Mama said it was a super chat to make me shut up singing. He threw money at me to shut up, is what Mama said.
That's too funny.
So I told her I'm gonna sit right at her door and sing Henry VIII, I am. She'll put her headphones on and turn them real high. I'll unplug I'll go to the main switch and cut off the hey Michael, I'll cut off the main switch that goes to her room. Then I'll sit there. I know she's on oxygen, and if I cut that off, I know
Yeah.
what'll happen.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I'll sing to her till she starts going.
No.
I wouldn't do that, you guys.
No, we know that.
I'm kidding.
So Tim, you're gonna get a song. Nobody else gets a song for me, but Anna Moore's here too. Okay. Good morning, Tim. Good morning to you. Good morning to Tim. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Moore. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Moore. Good morning to you. Oh, that didn't sound very good at all. And that's the reason why I don't sing. It just doesn't always come out very good. Traci's got the market cornered on that, let me tell you. She's got it down and she sounds beautiful. Pre-painting anxiety. What's the matter, Ian? I'm sorry. You got to shake that, hon. But I do understand. I understand completely. Just trying to get going is kind of hard sometimes. Are you doing a painting video on this? Is that why you're having the anxiety, or is it just getting motivated to paint something? So.
Well, okay, Ian. So if you can't think of what you want to paint, do a watercolor. Do a painting of the hat. Do a painting of what I sent to LizzAnn. Let me pull that back up, and maybe that will inspire. So, all right, let me pull up the original picture I sent her. That's the Mardi Gras
It's a
hat.
hard painting. Okay, yeah. Are you doing it on video, or are you doing it normal? I say normal. For some people, on video is normal.
Yeah. Well, look, I have right now I have painting block.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even hardly I'm trying share. Um okay, I think I shared it to Facebook, but I'm just sitting here with the canvas turned around backwards and I just need to start with black
With what
paint.
you've got in your head, yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you Willow. This is I'm gonna get thumbnails from it. And then for Friday, that's one, and I like that writing. But yeah, that's what I wore Friday. I think it did I wear that
Yeah, this
Friday?
past Friday, that was really
Yeah.
cool.
And it's just been sitting here and it's so pretty, and I just left it where it was to keep looking at it.
So is that how you want to put the wording, Happy Hat Friday? Because that's what you say all the time. Or Crazy Hat Friday.
I guess happy.
Okay.
Uh,
That'll work.
I think once I start and I need to scoot over and I think take a tub and put everything that's paint related and then slide
Yeah.
it aside. Things that's not paint related, put them somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
And
Just have
then
all of it
separate.
nearby. Yeah.
Yeah, then separate my paints from acrylics.
Hey, Mama.
Hey,
I love you.
love you. And separate them from watercolors. I do have, I'm kind of got it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Charcoals, my, um, um, not chalk, pastel.
Yeah, I was gonna say pastels.
Pastels.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all of that in different places.
Mm-hmm.
And all I have to do is roll over there and just start prioritizing jewelry over here and this
Uh-huh.
over here. And this behind here, you guys, I've got all my diaries from 1976 up.
Oh, cool.
Right now, they're in the tub at the foot of my bed. So I'm going to bring them in here and I'm going to start putting them up here.
Put it on your shelf.
Yeah. Because now I have jars up here, dusty. But yeah, this is one of the jars I just decorated so it had these colors.
Excuse me. Oh, that's beautiful.
Elephant, and then I put these colors with the little
Mm-hmm.
so I could see what colors are in them.
That is beautiful.
So yeah, I have jars like that here and there. So I need to prioritize. Okay, I am going to bid adieu to everybody and go on for just a moment with Diana to, spread the word, spread the love over there. And if anybody is not too tired, I will, well, let me see. Let me bring it up.
What you got?
Okay, today is the 20. Yeah, today's 27th. All right.
Yeah, already.
Here we go. I know. You could go over there, and if you go over there, say Norgus Raid. Norgus sent me. But yeah, I'm gonna stand up and then I'll go jump over there, but I won't jump too high. Thank you, Myra. Thank you for reminding everybody.
There we go.
LizzAnn?
Hang on a minute. I'm trying to. trying to. Okay, I needed to find my tab again.
Oh, Willow.
I was going to the other thing. Okay. God's blessings to you, your family, and your world. Much love. Until we meet again. God bless.
Love you guys.
Yes, love you guys.